Hello everyone. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. We are here with Fire Dragon Friday, special Friday the 13th edition. Yes, should be interesting. Should be interesting, guys. I don't think we've had a Fire Dragon Friday on a Friday the 13th. It's kind of funny, but me and my mom, our whole life, we've always said that we don't think of the Friday the 13th as being unlucky at all. We actually have said many times that we have good days on Friday the 13th, that we don't really experience a negative situation on those days. So I think it's a little bit funny. I mean, if anyone has an interesting Friday the 13th story to tell, feel free to interject, but I've never experienced a negative Friday the 13th. So, that's I'm just putting that out there. Hey everybody, I'm so happy to see y'all. Uh-huh. Your birthday. Yeah, see, there you go. We got lots of folks that are probably going to come in here and say, Friday the 13th aren't anything negative. I think I don't know, maybe there's a connection because, right, we do have on the 13th is 13 is the death card number, right? 13 is the death card in the tarot. Maybe there's that. I don't know. People are always scared of the 13. I don't get that. Hey David, hey Moonchild, hey Bear. Oh yay, all my folks are showing up. It's oh my goodness, guys, how have you been doing? How have you been doing this week? Oh my goodness. I swear I have been so tired this week. I have been exhausted. It has been everything I can do to just stay awake. And I don't know if it's the Mars retrograde working on my last nerve. I'm going to powder my nose, guys. Dragon got to powder her snout. Getting ready for those. Yes. Yeah, very, very sleepy this week. I was just like getting in and out of the bed. I mean, it was just, I just was like, you know what? I just need a week where I do nothing but sleep. I just need to sleep. That's all I need to do this week. To-do list, sleep. That's how I have felt. It's been pretty intense. Like, it's just been really, and I think that sometimes, because Mars has been in retrograde for almost 2 months. Yeah, almost 2 months. And so we are dealing with, a lot of that just sleepy energy. It's a feeling of the momentum not being there, of that forward drive not being there. And that's really many times how that plays out. And for me, I've got 4 planets in Capricorn, so that's squaring, that Aries Mars is squaring all that Capricorn stuff. So I think that I'm just like, oh, are we done yet? Are we done yet? And we're actually not done yet. That's the kicker, guys. So let me go ahead and put out my general notes for anybody that may be new to the chat or new to my channel. My name is Ariel. This is Dragon Tail Tarot. If you have not yet subscribed, I do invite you to reach out there, hit the subscribe button, join our crazy little dragon family right here. We have a good time, and also give it that dragon claw up. Click that like button. Let me know you enjoy the content here. These are always going to be general readings, y'all, so don't, take them with a grain of salt. They're not going to resonate with every single person out there. Take what makes sense, leave the rest behind. They mostly do resonate with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs. So if you don't resonate with your particular sun sign, you may check your personal chart, see what else is going on in there. Because that'll give you more messages on any of the readings that we do here. But on Fire Dragon Friday, we shake it up a little bit. This is all about love and relationships. Friday is a Venus day. It is a love day. So this is when we dish it out. We spill the tea and breathe the fire about love and relationships for all of our 12 signs. And we do start with a astrological breakdown of what is happening this week. So here we go, guys. Here is our chart for the day. Mars is not quite ready to go direct. It will be at about 7:36 p.m. Eastern Time, which is my time. So we do still have about 2 hours, give or take, until this guy goes direct. We're all ready for it. We're all ready. There he is. There's Mars, our man of the hour, sitting in the sign of Aries, 15 degrees of Aries. There is that little retrograde symbol right there. So once that goes direct, this will magically disappear. Yes, yes. And so I think a big reason a lot of us are feeling very tired and also very kind of maybe a little bit of stress, and pressure is Mars, of course, is continuing to make this lovely square aspect here to Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn. I've been definitely feeling it. I have absolutely been feeling it. Mars in retrograde for 2 months. Oh my goodness. And many times what I would say about, these planetary actions is that we feel them stronger the longer they stay in their particular station. So, the longer something's in retrograde, you will feel it more towards the end of the retrograde rather than always at the beginning. It kind of builds up in energy. So, the other thing that I'm going to say, oh my goodness, this last week, I was having more just dumb bumps, bruises, cuts, scrapes, all kinds of stuff physically. And I'm going to tell you, this is not just something that I'm experiencing on a personal level. Mars, when it is in a challenging aspect, especially to Pluto, can really create a lot of potential for accidents, aggressive energy, violence, danger, things like that. And so, like I'm not an accident prone person at all. But this week, this hand, oh, swear, my right hand, I got bit by a spider on my index finger, no joke. I cut myself with a knife while I was cooking. That never happens. That just never happens. Got another kind of cut on one of my little fingers. I got a Band-Aid on, on this finger. And I had another one. I barked this finger up against the cabinet. So it's like, I after a while, I was like, you know what? And then I fell. I literally fell. But thanks to my Aikido training, I do know how to fall. So I didn't get myself, injured or anything. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the magic to hit with a spider bite. I hope, if you see me climbing around on buildings with a fancy spider suit on, just don't be surprised. But these little biffs and bruises and experiences, I'm like, this is Pluto with Mars in a dangerous body. But I'm just saying, Mars and Pluto have a real connection. They're both kind of our planets of war in a lot of ways. Pluto, of course, being the secondary planet to the Mars energy, which, Scorpio and Aries both have some things in common because Scorpio and Aries used to both be ruled by Mars. And then, about 110 years ago, when Pluto was made official, that became Scorpio's ruler. So it's a very interesting energy there. And, the two of them, when they're in a challenging clash like this, when they're in that square aspect, yeah, there's depth for accidents, for danger, for violence, for accidents, all that kind of thing can come. It's that cutting energy. It's a cutting energy because Pluto is very incisive. So be very careful, guys. Don't go out, don't drive if you don't have to. Just take it really easy because the potential, I would say, through especially the beginning of the year for accidents and for aggression and people moving too fast because they're frustrated, because they're feeling held back. This is the thing. It's like Saturn and Mars in that square is making people feel very held back. And it has that effect of being like, pulling like a slingshot. You pull that thing back and you pull it back, and people are feeling so held back that when it finally gets released, they shoot forward like a darn rocket. And it's too quick, right? So this is the end. Yeah. There you go, David. You just got, I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. So just y'all be careful. Don't make, don't take unnecessary risks. Oh yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay for, for most of us. It's gonna be fine. But just be safe, y'all. Just be careful. I'm telling you, the energy is high. And so, of course, if you were able to join me for my live stream earlier in the week, we have, Mars and Venus, especially when it comes to our love energies and our relationship energies. We really do have the god and goddess facing off, and it can either feel like a tug of war or two people doing a dance. So it's very much our choice. Sometimes it feels really great. Sometimes it feels like a struggle of wills, going back and forth. Today, of course, we do have our sun still traveling along in Scorpio. That will be with us until November 21st. That's when the sun will shift over into Sagittarius. We are gearing up for a new moon, guys. Moon just went into Scorpio today. So Sunday will be the fullness of the new moon in Scorpio, but this weekend is a beautiful time to start putting in those intentions, those plans, for forward action, because when we hit our new moon energy, that is a 2-week period of greater growth and advancement and progress. So even though we have, a lot of the square action going on, you can see it all right there in the red. We do have some nice energy that's coming up this week as the moon goes new, as Mars gets direct, which will happen in just about 2 hours, and we will start to gain better momentum, better forward energy. We're not going to stay stuck forever, but just hang in there, y'all. We are going through the deep energies of these last degrees of Scorpio. So that, I would say, is going to be an interesting week. Hang in there. Don't let it get you too down. Yeah. Hey Moonchild. Hey Nancy. Hey Jesse. Good to see you all in the chat. I've got my Scorpion tea today, my Scorpio tea. I am rocking the Scorpio tea. I won't be getting to rock the Scorpio tea for too much longer. I will have to shift over to Sagittarius tea. But I am getting ready to enjoy the Scorpio tea here. Hey, Miss Jacqueline. Yes, our Scorpio queen has arrived. Now we can start. Hey, Lindsay. And everybody, y'all. If you have won a bracelet from me, I have got all of those wrapped up, and the reason that I have not sent them out is because the USPS has changed the way that they do their click and ship. Like, because for those of you who know me, I work a eBay store. And so I work from home, and I really don't get physically to the post office very often. What I always do is I print labels and I mail them from home. I just stick them in my mailbox. And so it's pretty inconvenient for me to actually go to the post office. And so what they've done is they have created it where I can't buy just regular first class shipping, which is a much better price. They're now forcing anybody who buys online shipping to use priority, which is really expensive. And so that's why I have not mailed these out yet. But they are ready to go. And as soon as I have time, or my mom has time, one of us is going to go up there and we will get them all out. And so for the next, I don't know, however many weeks, next couple weeks, I'm just going to take a break on doing the giveaways because I don't want people, unnecessarily worrying about their items and things like that not arriving. So as soon as we get that moving again, we will do it. But it's just really frustrating. The postal stuff has been nuts. There's been days where, this is the first time I've ever seen this happen in my whole life. There's been days where they haven't even picked up or delivered. And and I asked them about it and they were like, oh yeah, it's because people are sick. I'm like, oh, that's great. So yeah, it's a real situation. So I hope you guys are staying safe as well as you can. I hope that you're taking good care of yourself and all of that. Hey, Amisha. Good to meet you. Thank you for joining the chat, my darling. I always am happy to see new folks, new names, new faces, new people coming into the chat room. Always exciting. I love it. Yeah, let's get ready to light some fire. I'm so tired, guys. I apologize. I have just been exhausted this week. It has been just, oh my goodness. It has been, whew. Yeah, trying to wake up has been a job this week. And I know I've been working hard and all that, but I swear it's the Mars, guys. Come on, Mars, we're pulling for you. We're pulling for you, Mars. Let's go. Oh, very cool, Amisha. You're in South Africa. It's midnight there. Very cool. Oh, thank you for joining us. I'm all the way up here in Atlanta, Georgia. So I appreciate you being here. Thanks for taking the time out of your schedule. And the same for everyone in here. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, your energy. As Capricorns know, your time is always more valuable than your money anyway. That's what you can't get back more of. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy and your great vibrations in being here. Always. Try and get this lighter to start better. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I had a really hilarious dream last night, y'all. I really did. It was very funny. I dreamed that I was hanging out, like, it felt like a New York City park. It felt like that. It felt like I was in New York hanging out. And I was hanging out with Samuel L. Jackson, and he was trying to teach me to speak Italian. That was my dream. And I think he's a Sagittarius. I think he is a Sagittarius. So it makes sense he'd be trying to teach me a language. But it was just really, really funny. Samuel L. Jackson trying to teach me Italian. It was hilarious. Oh no, those kind of dreams are kind of normal for me. I always have very vivid, very unusual dreams, but that one was pretty funny. I'll dream about people that I'm like, what was that? Why did I dream that? Why did they show up? I wasn't even thinking about them, and there they are. He's like, girl, you gotta learn how to speak Italian. I was like, okay, let's do it. Oh, let's get some good tuning fork action going. Let's get Venus and Mars moving together here. Yep. Oh, I dream every night. I have my whole life been a very vivid dreamer. It's just part of my world. Sometimes it's like my dreams are more interesting than the everyday. I'm like, whoa. It's yeah, full color, always very very vibrant, very vivid. Same, Lindsay. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. The more you write them down, the more vivid they get too for a lot of folks. I know that's true. Yeah, always color. Yeah. Very realistic. Sometimes I'll get dreams that are more than dreams, where it's like my dad visiting me or something really strong like that coming through. Yeah. Yeah. Aw, that's sweet, Silver Star. I like that. I like that. All right, y'all. We're good. We're cleared. Ready to shake this energy up. Yay! Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Wow. It's time to dragon. Yep, time to dragon. All right, so dear ancestors, guardians, guides, archangels, protectors, ascended masters, let's tune in and tune up our intuitions. Let's see what we have for all of our signs this week when it comes to love, romance, and relationships. Thank you so much for all of your help. We could not do this without you and your guidance. And help me to clearly see, feel, perceive, and express all these messages that come through, even though I am a tired dragon today. All right, y'all. Let's see who we've got in the house first. And thank you so much to all of my folks in the live. Thanks for all the people that come and share their energy here, whether they're here right now or will watch this later. Just ask for your protection of their energy. Keep anything negative or lower vibration away from them. Cleanse that right on out for us. Whew. Let's see who is going to start us off today. Which one of our 12 signs? We always go out of order on Fire Dragon Friday, and we pick them out of the Zodiac deck. So let's see who is going to start us off for our Fire Dragon Friday the 13th here. Sagittarius, yes, Sagittarius, awesome. We are getting ready, you know, we're completing this week our last pass through Scorpio for the year. So this week will definitely be intense. It's going to have, you know, the intensity of the sun wrapping it up in Scorpio. And so we are going to be heading into the sign of Sagittarius on November 21st. That is what we got going on. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have got for you this week. In love and romance, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Let's see what we've got. Whether you are single, coupled, in separation, no matter what your situation may be. And Sagittarius, if this does not resonate with you, check the rest of your chart, your personal chart. Get the placements of your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. You're going to get more messages that way. So let's start out with a keyword. What is your keyword this week coming up for your love life? Ooh, Sagittarius, fertility. So some of y'all might actually be getting fertile. But for Sagittarius, I would say most of you, this is going to be fertile imagination, fertile creativity, creating more abundance, blessing, prosperity, and energy in your life. So, you know, if you feel like you haven't had many opportunities in love, if you've been feeling like, you know, things have just been sort of, you know, where are they? What's going on? Who's talking to me, right? You know, that could be changing this week, Sagittarius. That could be. And for any of my Sagittarians who are creative out there, this may be time to really flex those creative muscles and start to make something beautiful. Yeah. If you're interested in someone or you want to reach out to someone, you know, might be like, you know, create something pretty for them, you know, make a special greeting card or letter or something that's a little more personal, right? That would be a good use of that energy. So let's see what we have in the tarot for you this week. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So this is a very specific kind of read. We have the Devil card coming up first. So Capricorn energy. Doesn't surprise me. We have 3 planets in Capricorn right now, including your own ruling planet, Jupiter. So Sagittarius, to me, when I see that coming up, there is some definite Capricorn energy at play here, which there, of course, is planetarily, but you might also be experiencing that with a fellow, you know, somebody who is a Capricorn. The Devil card also, to me, always says that you're going to be freeing yourself from limitations, from entrapments, from things that have kept you stuck or inhibited. This is all about freeing yourself from some sort of imprisonment. So let's get a clarifier on that for you, Sagittarius. Queen of Swords. Oh my. So Sagittarius, if something has been unjust, if something has not been for your best, if someone has been holding you back, that Queen of Swords, she is a Libra energy. She is about balance, fairness, equality. And, you know, she uses her feminine intuition to cut out the BS and the people who are messing around in her life. So if you've had anything like that, Sagittarius, I see this as being a week where you really feel like you want fresh beginnings. You're ready to cut things out of your life that have been holding you back or making you feel inhibited or living life at the minimum. Going into this next card, check this out. We have got the Six of Swords. So beautiful progression here. I really like this. You are moving beyond that limiting energy. And this is going to the next level. Six of Swords is all about leaving behind the conflicts, the arguments, the mental stress and worries. You know, the Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords. So to me, that is all about leaving behind something that has been really painful. Someone who's been kind of that backstabbing energy or just hasn't really been, you know, for your best. So beautiful, beautiful Six of Swords energy, getting in that boat, making that decision to cross over from the choppy, troubled waters to a much smoother existence, Sagittarius. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Going towards the sun this week, Sagittarius. I love this reading already. This is just so good. I mean, you are going towards the sun. The sun is the most positive card of the tarot. So last card coming out is the Strength. This is Leo energy. It's much more fiery, much more, you know, colorful and strong. And so ultimately, this is about you balancing your spiritual life with your physical incarnation and having strength and having courage. You know, it's that, you know, balance of the two sides of ourself. You know, the woman is always the symbol of spirit, and the lion, or in this case the tiger, is always the symbol of our physical incarnation. So wow, again, very creative. You know, Leo energy is always a creative energy emerging. So you may be feeling very, very creative this week. Let's see what we had. There we go. Knight of Pentacles. So Sagittarius, to me, that is just a strong movement forward. And look at that. That is so, so nice going forward, Sagittarius. This is a great reading this week. I really like this. Page of Swords on the bottom. We may have some communication going on. And you are very focused on getting what you want. You're very focused on getting what you want. You know, you want that contentment. And this week I feel that you're very, very clearly, very consciously leaving behind something that has made you felt really held back, really repressed, and you're going in a direction of more positivity and just fulfillment. And it may take some time. You know, Knight of Pentacles is definitely something that takes time. Slow and steady wins the race, but does have the greatest chance of crossing that finish line. So let's get some energy oracle. I'm going to pull from the energy oracle cards to get a few extra messages on here, Sag. So let's see what we have got for you. Let's get 3 for Sagittarius, please. These are awesome. Look at this. Walking away. That's the whole reading here. I mean, this is it. Six of Swords. You are walking away, sailing away, whatever, however you're getting away, you're getting away. So you're walking away from something that isn't good for you anymore. Oh my goodness, going to the next level. Angel of Strength, just like our Strength card coming out on the outcome. Same kind of energy here with that balance between spirit and that roaring lion. Sagittarius, you may feel like you're a little bit of a roaring lion this week. You may feel like you're really having to balance those two sides of yourself Because Sagittarius, ultimately, I think that you guys, you're all about seeking the truth, seeking, the ultimate truth, really. And that's why you are a very spiritual, philosophical sign. You're always looking for that higher truth. And so to me, it's a definite balance between spirit and your physical incarnation. And then look what we have is we have the first chakra, Archangel Michael. So this is about being grounded, balanced, steady, stable, protected, very strongly protected. Anytime Michael comes out, that is really saying that you're on the right track. You're on the right track. You're divinely guided. You're divinely protected in this action. And so Sagittarius, if this means you're walking away from a relationship, or if you're just letting go of your own self-limiting beliefs in order to come into a better connection in a current relationship, this is all very positive. I like this one. Great way to start the night. Very nice. So let's get a affirmation for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got. Balance. Ooh, yes. And that was very strong because you have that Angel of Strength and the Strength card. So love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So Sagittarius, even if you're facing some struggles in your current love life, this is really saying that that is just a normal part of the process. Sometimes you need, sometimes you have to shake it up a little bit. Sometimes there needs to be a little bit of fire. Sometimes, I always tell people, if you see a relationship where people never argue, never fight, never have conflict, it's like, it kind of tells you that the fire just isn't, they don't care about it enough to kind of get, testy sometimes. It's an important balance. And I think it's one that you're striking this week. And this is a bit of an intense time. This coming week is a little intense for Sagittarius, and I'll tell you why. Is because this last week of the sun being in Scorpio means that in your universal 12th house of your astrology chart, Sagittarius, that means that you're finishing up the astrological sun cycle for you on that universal level. And so you're feeling very sensitive. You may be feeling very tender in your emotions. And so that's why so much of this is coming up. And there is that sense of release and detox and purging and clearing and cleansing around this time, both in your emotions and your heart. So this is why this, just be gentle with yourself this next week, because then when the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 21st, it's going to start to bring your energy up so much better. Like you'll feel it. When the sun hits your first house, it's like, oh, I'm awake again. So Sagittarius, just honor yourself. And the fact is, you are coming to the end of, that universal solar transit for you, and it will be renewing very, very soon. All right, let's see who is next. Let's see who's next on the list. We never know who's next on the list. Ooh. Yeah, we got a lot of Scorpio Saggy combinations in here. It's a very, very strong combination of Scorpio and Sag. It's powerful. Very powerful combination. So let's see, Spirit, who is our next sign up for a reading on these zodiac cards. Pisces. Interesting. We're going to get going on a Pisces journey here. Look at that. We have got Pisces. So how are all my fishy folks out there? Yes, we are swimming through the time of Scorpio. So Pisces, I would say that for you, this is still a pretty comfy energy for you to be in right now. When the sun shifts up into Sagittarius, it will feel a little bit more challenged. It'll feel a little bit more pressure because, that's a square to your sign. But right now, Scorpio energy is working in your favor. I think a lot of my Pisces folks are in a sweet place this week because of all the Scorpio energy. We got Scorpio new moon, Mercury's in Scorpio. got all of our Capricorn energies. So it's good for you right now. Very, very magical energy going on for my Pisces. So let's see what we have got for you in your cards for love and romance this week. Pisces, this is no matter whether you are single, coupled, or in separation. And if this does not resonate with you personally, check the placements on your personal natal chart. You will get more information by knowing things like your moon sign, Venus sign. You can watch the readings that correspond with those. So Spirit, please let's see Pisces for this week ahead. Life purpose. Oh, Pisces. So this really, love this week is really integrated into the whole picture. It's like, okay, what is my relationship teaching me? Where is it taking me? How is it, contributing or not contributing to my life purpose and the feeling that I have about where I'm going next? Very, very strong card. You really, kind of examining both the roots of where you are, your grounding center and all that, and how you're reaching up and connecting to Spirit. So it's that balance of grounding and also your connection to Spirit. So let's see what we have got in your tarot, Pisces. Let's see what we have. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising is who's going to mostly correspond with us. Ooh, Pisces, a little bit of a crunch this week. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things coming up. So we start out with our Tower, and Mars is moving back this evening. So this is the Mars card. The Mars card. It is, because it's about action, it's about movement. You might have been gliding by kind of, easy as it goes. And then this week, it's like things start to finally start moving. They start shaking, they start getting going. And, sometimes it can be unpredictable energy. Like the Tower is, it can be that unpredictable movement. Suddenly it's like, oh, whoa, it can be shocking. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. I think that the Tower is a very neutral kind of card. But let's get a clarifier on that. Let's see why this is coming up for you, Pisces. The World. Oh, so Pisces, this is really meant to complete some sort of energy, some sort of track you've been on. The World is about lessons. It's a Saturn ruled card. Interestingly enough, we've talked a lot about Saturn, the Saturn-Mars square. And so I think you will be absolutely feeling that energy. For some of you, you might feel really blocked. Like you might just feel like can't push ahead, can't get things moving, can't get things going, and you have to wait. You have to be patient with it. But the World card is very positive to me because it really says, any kind of energies like this from your past, those unexpected things, those ups and downs, those dramatic situations that you may have gone through. And Tower is about things falling apart so that other things can fall together, right? Sometimes things have to fall apart so that other things can come back fully. And so the World is very much about that. It's about one door closing, a cycle ending, and you learning the lesson and getting that energy and then going forward to the new opening, the new beginning. The other thing about the Tower is the signs, right? We have all our fixed signs as well represented here. So we've got Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Those signs may be very important to you in your life right now. And of course, it also has that Saturn rulership. So Capricorn is part of that energy as well. Right in the center, Pisces, we do have this Three of Wands. And so to me, that is really about you being in that more passive, receptive energy. It's saying, wait for your ships to come in, Pisces. You've put your energy in, you've put your time in. You don't need to stress. You don't need to worry so much now. It may be very hard for you to do that. It might be a bit of a challenge. You might be just like, oh, but I want to go do something. I want to chase it down. I want to take action because this is an Aries energy and Mars is going direct in Aries. But this is really saying, take it easy, Pisces. You have put in a lot of effort, you've put in a lot of work, and you don't need to constantly be the one that's making all the moves. You can wait for them to make the moves back in return. Yes, balance. Look at that. We have got our Temperance card. So Pisces, that is a very beautiful energy to me. That is about moderation. If you've been, giving, doing all the work, it's time for you to take a little break and just relax. Let things return to you. That which is meant to be yours will always return to you. Temperance is a Sagittarian energy, Jupiter energy, and we do have that in play as well planetarily this week. In the outcome, we do have our Three of Swords, Pisces, so I'm not sure why this is in there. You may be going through some healing. You may be going through, some challenging times. The way that this is playing out, I don't necessarily feel that this is like a future heartbreak coming. I feel like this is something you're processing, because there is a lot of processing here. So let me clarify this. Let's see what is coming up, because we need to know what's getting my Pisces in their heart center. Wow, another Three of Swords. Pisces, what is going on? Oh, so I would say that there is something that's very, very challenging for some of y'all this week. I mean, literally for some of y'all, you may be choosing to end a relationship this week with Three of Swords coming out. For some of you, it could simply be that you are going through some major changes, major cycles coming to an end. And you know how that can be. It's like, even if you're not currently having your heart broken, it's like the heartbreaks of the past can kind of come up, and it's like you're living through it again. On the bottom, however, let's see, we've got the Two of Wands. So to me, this is all about new doors opening, new energy coming through. And on the bottom of the everyday, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So to me, this is a very, very positive outcome. So I would take, I am gonna sage this for you, Pisces, because we got Three of Swords here. I'm gonna sage it, and we're gonna do Ramblin' Mike's little spiritual surgery trick. If you haven't watched Ramblin' Mike's tarot, go check him out. But he always does this when we get Three of Swords. And the fact that we got two right on top of the other for y'all, we're definitely gonna sage these. Woo! And they're flipping. Pisces, I think it's time for you to let this heartache go this week. I really, really do. So let's sage that out for our Pisces. And all together now, we're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to shake these swords right out of Pisces' heart. Out, 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 out of Pisces' heart. Done. And so it is. I felt that. Yeah. No more. No, this is a life purpose week for you, Pisces. Very, very strong. So it's, I would say that Pisces, of all the signs, probably deals with heartache and heartbreak more than most of the signs, because they have such a sensitive heart. Oh, that's awesome, Terry. Yes, thank you. And so it doesn't surprise me in some ways that you're getting these Three of Swords. Because I would say that, when Pisces goes through something, they feel it not just in the heart, but just deep into the soul. And so I think it's really a time. It's time to balance. It's time to moderate. It's time to let go of some of these old hard cycles and these old difficult circumstances. Because, that's why this Three of Swords, it's like whenever we get a doubled up card like that, it's really trying to get our attention. So Pisces, it is time to release anything that's breaking your heart, has broken your heart, that residual energy. It's time to shake it on out. It literally is. So let's get 3 energy cards, energy oracle on this for you. Yes! Ooh, very beautiful. Woman holding a coin. This is a lot like our Queen of Pentacles. I say she's a little bit like our Queen of Pentacles and a little bit like our Queen of Wands, because she's got that magic black cat. So Pisces, this is knowing your value, knowing your worth, sitting strong in your power, patience is here, my darlings. And I did feel this very much with that Temperance card, the Three of Wands. Don't push it too hard, Pisces, because that's another way that you could read this, is don't push the river. Don't push things too hard. Let them unfold in their own divine timing, because when you do that, you avoid a lot of the heartbreaks. You avoid a lot of the letdowns. And then our third card is the woman holding a heart. Yes. So it's very strong. This feels very Queen of Cups. It's very like living in the emotion, healing the heart, living in those emotions, and having that heartbreak be healed, right? It's also emotional offers back and forth. Very strong divine feminine energy coming through, knowing your value, knowing your worth emotionally and spiritually, and having the patience here to let this unfold in its own divine timing, Pisces. Ooh, let's get you an affirmation on this. All right, there's our artwork. And I'll read the back. So it's beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So Pisces, be aware of mirroring this week. If, you know, this could also be saying that that heartbreak could be coming from someone else entirely. It may not even be your heartbreak, right? They may be going through something or have been through something, and you're really picking up on it, on that spiritual, perceptive level, because you are a very, very psychic sign, Pisces. Very, very strong psychics out there. All my fishies, yes. This is a strong reading for Pisces. This definitely is. Jacqueline says she's not listening to that divine timing. Well, good, you're not a Pisces. Now, if it comes up for Scorpio, I don't know what to tell you. The fishy folks got the divine timing going on, though. All right, Pisces. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next on the list, y'all. Whew. I know she would swim away, Moonchild. I know it. I had a great time with Moonchild this week, y'all. I did a reading with her. She was so much fun. We had a good time. That was one of the highlights of the week. Was finally getting together and doing Moonchild's reading. It was awesome. All right, Spirit, which sign is coming up next? I can't wait. Let's see. It's always interesting at the beginning of it. Gemini. Let's talk about it, Gemini. Oh, my Geminis. My Gemini kids, I tell ya, y'all have been, Gemini has been through some stuff. They have been through some stuff. Oh my goodness, yes. Let's see what we've got, Gemini. All that Capricorn energy in their universal 8th house. It's been a deep dive for our Geminis the last couple years, especially. It really has. Our Geminis have been going to the next level in their development, mentally, psychically, spiritually. Yep. All right, Spirit. Let's see what we've got for Gemini this week for love and romance. Whether they are single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation may be. And Gemini, if this does not resonate with you, check the placements of your personal natal chart. You will get more messages by knowing things like your moon sign, Venus sign, etc. All right, Spirit, let's see Gemini. Gemini bringing up the fertility. Oh, interesting. And you know, Sagittarius had this as well. And Sagittarius is your polarity sign. So Gemini, What's making you feel fertile and abundant this week? What's doing that for you? You might be feeling that. You might be really ready to create something, to birth something. Some of you may actually be birthing something, like a little human. But for most of you, I think it's going to be birthing something very creative. My Geminis are very creative people. They're very witty. They have a way with words. And so it may be writing something, maybe, creating something new, a presentation, a class, a project. Could apply to many areas of your life. You could be, manifesting more abundance. That could be a very good thing that's coming through for Gemini this week. So let's get some tarot on this for y'all. Ooh, interesting. I like this. So if we start out with our Four of Wands, Gemini, Four of Wands is our very strong soulmate twin flame kind of card. You know, it's happy home, happy family, all those blissful dynamics, everything that you really, really want that's good in a relationship or good in a home environment, usually a combination of both. It's also a very celebratory card, you know, it's like it's that happiness, it's that feeling of like, yeah, finally things are going good. That's that feeling of that card. So let's see what's clarifying this for Gemini. Hanged Man. Ooh, Gemini, are you making some choices? You actually might be in the middle of a cycle. This may be where you're coming from this week, where it's like you know that this is on the horizon, you know it, you feel it, and there's some things that you got to let go of before you can fully come into that situation. So, you know, because that Hangman is Pisces energy, it's Neptune energy, it's about sacrifice, enlightenment, seeing things from a different perspective many times. And so you may be letting go of some things, Gemini, that just need to be shaken out, reaching that point of enlightenment through a process of challenge and trial. Ooh, but getting there very nicely. Right in the center, we have the Devil card. So this is Capricorn energy. We are in a ton of Capricorn energy. And I mentioned that that is something that, you know, my Geminis have been dealing with is Saturn in Capricorn, along with Jupiter and Pluto moving through your universal 8th house, which is the Scorpio house. Very intense energy. Like I said, a lot of my Geminis going on that really strong kind of deep dive. And so this to me, you know, that Devil energy is really about identifying and releasing anything that's been keeping you held back, repressed, inhibited. Also any of those negative thoughts like, oh, I can't do it, I couldn't do it, that would never work out, etc. That may be very much part of changing your mind this week, Gemini. You might go from saying, I could never do that to, hey, well, maybe I could. Let's see what we've got clarifying that. Ten of Swords. Ooh, Gemini. Yeah, I think y'all are really ready to come to the end of a very challenging cycle of energy. Ten of Swords, this is your own energy because it's that air energy. It's all about the mind. It's all about the intellect. If things have really been, you know, very difficult for you intellectually, mentally, a lot of stress, a lot of strain, potential, you know, backstabbing, heartbreak, all that kind of betrayal crap, this is what it's about. It's about letting that go. It's about moving past that energy, because look what we have coming out at the end is the Emperor this week. So wow, Gemini, this is a dynamic reading. You are emerging very, very strong out of this kind of difficult energy, because I feel like the eyes are on the prize right here. That's the Four of Wands, you know, that's what you're really going for. And you know that you've got some things that you got to let go of and work through to really come into that space. And this is what you got to work through, right? That's what you got to let go of. And once you do, it's like, boom, sitting in this powerful seat, you know, the warrior, the victorious warrior who has become a leader, who has become the Emperor. So let's get a clarifier on that guy. Nice, nice, nice reading for you, Gemini. and it's the Lovers that's clarifying that Emperor. So there, to me, is some sort of major victory in your love life, in your relationship dynamics. This could be dealing with a soulmate or twin flame, because we had that Four of Wands and we also have the Lovers. This is also your card, Gemini. It's the Gemini card in the tarot. So to me, this is better communication. This is better connection of all kinds. You know, you had that fertility card. So it's like, it's really opening up the mind of how you could create things. Knight of Swords, yes, on the bottom there. That is all about forward movement in the intellect. Even if you're nervous, still speak, right? King of Pentacles coming out too. So this to me is definitely creating that more solid, stable, balanced, grounded energy. And it probably, there's something going on this week, Gemini. That starts a lot of things moving in a better direction for you. Could even be with a fellow Gemini, could be an Aries. You could be a Capricorn, could be a Sag. You know, those are the signs that are really on this. So let's get 3 energy oracle cards to just get some deeper messages here for you. Wow. It's a lot of victory, a lot of success, and you really emerging as a strong, such a strong part of whatever relationship dynamic you are in or are heading into. It's beautiful. Yeah, I mean, this is it, right? You've got the deceit, you've got the hostility level. Oh my goodness. And then we've got the man holding a coin. So to me, there's your King of Pentacles that you already had in this read. You know, this is somebody of worth, somebody of value, somebody that really wants to invest their time, their energy into your world. And this is not just love. You know, the man with the coin can sometimes be a fellow worker, somebody who, you know, wants to invest in a project or a business proposal that you have. So very positive. You know, I feel like you're overcoming a lot of old junk, though. That's why that devil and that 10 of Swords. There's some really big stuff that you're clearing this week. And you feel it. You feel that once that's done, you're going to be stepping into such a better energy. It's so gorgeous. So let's get an affirmation on this, Gemini. Look at that. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. That's very important. I'm not to call you Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Gemini. That is definitely one of the signs that came up on this. But definitely take a little time for yourself, because you are clearing some old heavy energies. That's what I really feel this week. And in order to get to this awesomeness, yeah, you gotta do that. You really gotta fully slough it off. Yes. Very, very nice. This was a great read though, Gemini. Was very good. All right, my guys. Let's see who we got next. All right. Get some of my tea here. All right. Next sign, y'all. Let's see who we've got. Spirit, who is coming up next to play with us in the chat? As the helicopter goes overhead. Scorpio is in the house. Yes. Love it, love it. Hey, Colin 13 on the 13th. Thank you so much for that blessing, my friend. That is awesome. Happy Friday 13th to you as well. It's time to turn that movie on. Oh, we are ready for Scorpio. Scorpio came out fast today. Okay, Scorpio, wow. This is definitely a week for the Scorpions because I tell you, it is your closing week. We are getting ready to go into the Sun in Sagittarius on the 21st, and so the Sun's, last pass through Scorpio is this week. So it will be very intensely felt. We are going into our new moon in Scorpio as well on this weekend. So very nice energy. We've also got Mercury in Scorpio. The moon and Mercury are actually traveling along together today. So I think we're going to have some interesting messages come through for our Scorpios. All right, Spirit, let's see what we have, please, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus rising for their love and relationship life this week. Whether single, coupled, in separation, no matter what their situation may be. And Scorpio, if this does not resonate with you, please do check the placements on your personal natal chart, such as your rising, moon sign, Venus sign, etc. You will get more messages out of these readings. What is up with this fertility card, y'all? You do. Hey there, Mary. Good to see you. And I missed someone else just put in a donation. Hey there, Gary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that blessing and that super chat. I appreciate that very much. Fertility card. This has come out 3 times now. Sagittarius had it. Gemini had it. And now you've got it, Scorpio. Who you getting fertile with, Scorpio? Maybe we are recruiting baby dragons. Somebody's getting something going with that sacral chakra. I'm telling you what, this fertility card is coming out yet again. So to me, this is all about whether you're actually, enjoying that sacred sensuality, sexuality, Scorpio. That could be very much what's going on right now. But this is, to me, so much more often, this is like that creativity, because that sacral is also our creative self-expression. It's that feeling of wanting to birth something. I mean, I'm that way. I'm a very creative person, so I'm always thinking about what can I do musically, creatively, poetically, spiritually to put my self-expression and my own expression out there. So Scorpio, to me, that's very much your energy. That's very much your chakra point energetically. So yeah, I mean, Scorpio is definitely made to create things. They are that destroyer, creator energy. Scorpio, you are the phoenix from the ashes. So if you've been through a very challenging time, this could be a big week where it's like, there's a feeling of rebirth. There's the feeling of life returning. So let's see what we have got. Let's see what we've got in the tarot for you, Scorpio. Woo! Scorpio had we did Venus-Mars readings this week for the Venus-Mars opposition. If you haven't watched those, definitely watch those. But Scorpio, yours was the sexiest reading of the whole bunch. Absolutely was. It was on fire. I was like, okay, Scorpio, you're living up to your reputation here with this one. Let's see what we've got, please, this week for our Scorpions. Can't wait to see. I know this is always, I have so much fun with my Scorpios. I really, really do. Y'all are my personal favorite sign, even though I'm a Capricorn, but I love Scorpio. It's one of my favorite signs to read for and to talk about and to teach about, because they're a sign with a lot of layers, like a tasty onion. They're fun. They're fun, y'all. All right, so we have got the 7 of Cups. So some of my Scorpios out there, hey Yuyi, good to see you. Some of my Scorpios out there, look at that. This is Venus. This is Scorpio energy around this particular card, the 7 of Cups. Could be a lot of options coming your way, Scorpio. Could be more than one person that you could be, you know, choosing from. Many times that Seven of Cups to me is a little bit emotionally overwhelming. It is, because it's kind of like, which one do I pick? It's like there's all these cups coming my way. Some of them are like, you know, full of really good stuff, diamonds and jewels and the keys to the kingdom and all these beautiful things. And some of them have, you know, like the poisonous snake and the bugs and the things, you know. So it's like, you really want to make a good choice. Seven of Cups does say that you'll have to make some kind of decision emotionally. And you may have quite a few things that you got to choose from. So let's clarify this card for you, Scorpio. Let's see what is this all about? What is this decision? What is this choice? Queen of Cups. Oh, goodness knows we're not going to know. Scorpio's not going to tell us. Queen of Cups is our Scorpio queen. Absolutely. She is secretive. She is mysterious. She is a love queen. She absolutely lives in the emotions, lives in her perception and her psychic intuition, but she's very careful about who she shares that with. So Scorpio, you may have this decision to make. You may be really investigating a lot of options. They may have no idea exactly what's going on within you. So you're really working something out. Emotionally and deeply this week, which is very strongly your week. It really is. And you're holding it close to the chest here. You know, you got the Four of Coins in the center of the reading. This is solar energy. It's Capricorn energy. And so to me, this is, you know, holding on to something with the heart chakra. And this could be part of what the decision is. It's like, should I continue to hold on to something for assured success or victory, or should I let it go? You know, that's a big part of that. Let's see what clarifies this Four of Coins for you, Scorpio. Very interesting read. Four of Wands. Ooh, Scorpio. It's a decision for you. 4 and 4. Look at that. 4 energies. So to me, these are foundational, right? This is about building something that you really want. And 4 of Wands, of course, is our soulmate twin flame kind of energy. So this is very, very strong right now. It's like you really want to make the choice that's going to lead you to that really strong, blissful outcome. You want somebody you can live with, somebody you can have a harmonious life with, somebody that you can really see yourself having a future with. Because to me, the Four of Coins is also like, I'm holding on to this coin. I'm holding on to what I've got because I want to invest this wisely. And I'm not sure if I should let this go yet because it could turn out to be my Four of Wands, right? So, you know, in the outcome here this week, we do have the Chariot. Very nice, very complimentary Cancer energy for you. So I do feel like there is movement. There is something coming out where it's like, yeah, I gotta keep going. I've got to keep moving. I can't just stay stagnant. So there is learning, there is movement, there is growth here. And that Cancer energy to me is also about the balance. You know, the Chariot's always about the balance of the emotions. That's why we got that 2 wild horses running free. And our charioteer, a wise charioteer, will learn how to direct those horses. And those horses are the symbol of our deep emotions. And Scorpio, nobody does deep emotions like you. You know how that is. You know how intense it can be. And so for you, it's not letting your emotions be the thing that rocks you all over the place, but you guiding your emotions in a good little way, in a good kind of way. So let's see what we've got clarifying that Chariot for you. I love the Chariot card. It's a great card. It's a great energy to me. Really, really signals that there's going to be some forward movement and growth for you this week. Boy, these are flipping. These are flipping for you, Scorpio. My goodness. Oh, when Scorpio wants what they want, you know, their motto is I desire. If a Scorpio wants you, heaven help you. Because they're going to get you. They're going to get you. Ooh, look at that, Scorpio. Check it out with the Sun card on top of the Chariot. So to me, you're moving in a very positive direction. The Sun is the most positive card of the tarot, so I really do feel there's a positive shift of energy here. I think you start this week out in a really, really deep emotional place where you're doing a whole lot of introspection and trying to make good decisions, from all of your emotional options here. And it's really with a mind towards what's the most solid, and also what does my heart tell me? What does my spirit tell me? Who's the right one for me, or what's the right situation for me? And I think you figure it out pretty quick. Like you're just like, I'm tired of the drama, I'm tired of the pain. I want to go in the direction of my dreams. I want to go in the direction of the most positive outcomes, no matter what those are. Beautiful. This is a great reading. This is a great reading. Let's see what's on the bottom of these. I didn't even check because these are so good. Yeah, Two of Swords, decision making. Two of Swords plus Six of Cups, definite big decisions you got to make. Scorpio, you may have been putting it off for a while. Big time. Hangman, right? You've been waiting. You've been patient. You've been doing that thing. Try to make a good decision. And you're just like, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to go. I want to go get some good stuff. Yeah. I want to go get some good stuff. I want the happiness. I want the optimism. I want a fresh new beginning. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a fellow Scorpio, a Capricorn, a Leo, a fire sign, Aries. You could be dealing with any of those. A little bit Pisces in there too. Pisces, Libra, yeah. Let's see what we've got here for our energy oracle. Let's get 3 of these on this reading for Scorpio, please. I love doing these. These are super fun. That's a great card for Scorpio. Strategy. Ah, Scorpio, you have the strategy going on. You do your investigative work. You've got a plan of action. We've got our 3rd chakra coming out, Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is a very wonderful archangel to work with for healing relationships, healing heart-centered matters. Beautiful. And the 3rd chakra is our solar plexus. So this is confidence returning. This is also in line with that solar energy. So I really, really like this. And then, boom, boom, just like aligned with our fertility card, we have our 2nd chakra. There it is. That is our sacral chakra. So Archangel Ariel, which is all about prosperity, abundance, and manifestations. And so I would say, Scorpio, this is a powerful week of confidence returning, self-esteem returning, and really using the balance of your sacred sexuality in a very positive way, because it's very strong. Scorpio, there's no doubt. You know that. You know that, my little scorpions. You know how that works. So let's get an affirmation on this for you, Scorpio. This was a great read. That was nice. I liked this one. This one came out. Balance. Balance, balance. There it is. So Scorpio, love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So, don't get downtrodden if you feel like there are challenges coming up in your love life. Don't get discouraged. Don't let that be a setback. I have a feeling by the end of this week, or next, could as time is fluid, but I have a feeling that there's something definitely coming up that you're going to be moving. You're going to be just shifting some things up, because you're just like, I've figured it out. I've done some inner work. I've made some decisions, and I know what I want. And I want the good stuff. You're going in the direction of that sun. Best of love and luck to you, Scorpio. Yes. You deserve it. You deserve it. All right. Let's see who's next. Let's see who's next on our list. Cancer's up. Oh, so we've got 2 water signs in a row. Nice, nice. All right, Cancer. Cancer, y'all have been through, I would say, one of the toughest times. You sure have. You've definitely gone through so much. But I do feel like that cycle, of course, will come full circle. You know what I mean? It's really, we're clearing through a lot of that. We're clearing through so much of it. Venus also goes into Scorpio on the 21st at the same time that the sun moves into Sagittarius. So that's really going to give you a bit of a breather from all of that very, very strong cardinal pressure. Hey, thank you, Bear. Thanks so much for that blessing, my darling. I'm glad to see you in the chat. You're such a good guy. We loved having you here. We do. We always, you know, we always have more women than men in these chats, and so the guys that can hang with us, you know, there's something special. I was saying that to Jacqueline. I said you gotta give a lot of props to any of the men that hang out with us, cause we are fiery ladies in here. If they can handle us, they can handle anything. We put them through it, don't we? We put them through it. Yeah, we love her. We love her, guys. You're making me blush. You're making me blush, y'all. All right, Cancer. Yeah, this has been a toughie. This past week or so. Yeah, this has put the hot pressure back on Cancer. It really has, because you know, when we look at our chart, just gonna pull that up for a second. You know, when we have, you know, we got Venus in Libra over here. Sorry, Venus and Libra over here, Mars and Aries. You know, here's our all of our cardinal signs, right? And then we got all at Capricorn. And of course, where would Cancer be? Right down here. So, you know, Cancer would be right in the middle of all that square pressure. So it's a thing. It's a thing. It's absolutely, you know, put a lot onto the Cancer folks. So if y'all been feeling the pressure, there's a reason. There's a reason for that, you know. It's, you know, I was talking to my one of my best friends, Natrina. She's a Libra the other day, and she is, you know, got a lot of cardinal action. She's a Capricorn rising, Libra sun, you know, it's all of that. And I said to her, it's all the cardinal signs have been through the hardest time. It's Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn have been through that refiner's fire. We really, really have. Everybody has. You know, we all have had it. But if you're a cardinal sign or have, you know, some major cardinal influence, you have felt it more. So, you know, for my Aries, my Cancers, my Libras, and my Capricorns, you know, we've all been feeling it. But it's been it's been extra special for the cardinal signs, let me tell you. We've been feeling it for about 13 years. Yeah, about 13 years. So let's see what we got, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Venus arising for your love and relationship life this week, whether single, separated, or coupled up, no matter what your situation is. And Cancer, if this does not resonate with you, please do check the placements on your personal natal chart. You will get more messages by knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. We are coming into a new moon this week, this weekend, Cancer, so that's very positive for you as well. Really to start to shift up this energy. That's the beautiful thing about astrology, is even if it's going through a hard time, you know it's not going to last forever. Ooh, talent is coming up. I like that card. So, and I love the fact that we have it looks a little bit like that moon, right? And it's that sort of like the beginning of our new moon that we're getting into. So, Cancer, think about your talents. Think about your gifts this week. Think about the things that you're good at or the things that you would like to spend more time doing. That is a very, very positive usage of your energy this week. Wow, I like that. Time to get those creative, energies flowing again. It's really going to help. It's really going to help. To me, anytime if you've got whatever it is, whatever you can put that creative energy into, it's very cathartic and it really truly helps to clear a lot of the blockages, a lot of the challenge. And it just makes it easier. It helps to channel some of that more difficult energy out into something that's positive. So let's get some tarot on this for Cancer, please. Ooh, Swordsy's coming up in here. We got Queen of Swords, Cancer. There's our Libra energy. Making some decisions. Yeah, so Venus in Libra, definitely pushing you in that direction. Getting you to make some choices. Getting you to come out very strongly and say, this will not do, that will not do. It's a very feminine energy, right? Because it's the Queen of Swords. So she is that feminine energy, but she uses her, her intuition in that very strong, kind of cutting, decisive way. And if something has been out of balance, she is not going to play with it. She's going to take them out of there. You come making a mess in the Queen of Swords court, she's done. She's just like, no, you're out. You're done. Let's get a clarifier on her, please. Woo. These cards are active tonight. I can barely hold on to them. They're like, oh, I want to move. They're very lively. Ace of Cups. Yes, look at that. So yeah, she's making some big decisions because ultimately, Cancer, what you want is the Ace of Cups. It is that, ultimate love, bliss, fulfillment, spiritual awareness, spiritual connection. And to me, the Ace of Cups is the hand of spirit coming in to give you those giftings, right? And so sometimes it does making the hard choices first to get to the fullness of that. And yes, decisions are coming up. More Libra energy here. I think, Cancer, you're really feeling Venus and Libra this week. You are really feeling it. Because, the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords are very strong Libra alignments. It's also that moon energy. You see there up in the corner. So it is that lunar energy as well. Two of Swords is about making the decisions. It's taking that blindfold off of the eyes and really being willing to finally make some choices about things. It's many times something you may have been putting off or don't want to look at or don't want to deal with, but you know that you've got to do it. So this could be a very strong week of making some choices. For some Cancers, it's choosing between one or more people. That can be a thing. But I think sometimes it's that procrastinating energy, it comes back up and it's like, I've really got to do something about XYZ. Out of that Hangman tree, because check it out, on top of that Two of Swords, this is definitely something you have to make some decisions about. You have to be willing to go through that trial. You may have been putting something off because it wasn't comfortable or it wasn't something you knew wouldn't be fun to go through. But the Hanged Man is all about, getting to that point of enlightenment by going through those trials, right? And at some point, of course, the hangman will come down out of that hangman's tree. And it will have that point of enlightenment. It will have seen things from a different perspective and have a whole new a whole new vision on life, whole new idea on life. Outcome card is our Hierophant, our faith card. Very nice, strong Taurus energy. It's very grounded, balanced, rooted, stable. And it is very connected to a path. It's beautiful energy. I love the way that they did this card too, with all different, world spiritualities in that wheel. So it's really saying, it's like, no matter what your spiritual path or life is, no matter how that, is expressed, It's very beautiful. It's very strong. And Cancer, this is a big week of getting more in touch with that, more in touch with your sacred walk. Hierophant is also those commitments. It's devotion. It's what we, commit ourselves to, no matter whether it's our relationship, our spirituality, our vocation, our job, our talents, just like that card, came out with. Yeah, look at that. So I think Cancer, once it's like we said, there's some decisions that are going to have to be made. Once you really come into connection with your faith, with your spiritual life, with where you want to be rooted and grounded, look at that. We get our Eight of Cups. So to me, that gives you movement. It gives you the power and the strength to leave behind whatever isn't working for you so that you can go forward in the direction of your wishes and your dreams coming true. Because the next step from that Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups, right? This is you going, continuing the journey and saying, you know what, I'm going to go towards my ninth cup of wish fulfillment. I'm not going to stay in something that isn't, bringing about the results that I want. Nice. Seven of coins there. We got more Taurus energy. So to me, this is about future plans. It is about future growth. There is patience involved, right? She's sitting there very patiently with the baskets waiting under the tree, waiting for the fruit to fall. So yes, I know Jacqueline's not going to like this, but it is about that divine timing. You can't push the process faster than it wants to go. And it is also, oh, she wants the puppy. Yes, look at how cute. That is an adorable card. And we have the Six of Pentacles as well. So I think you're doing some work on balancing, on, bringing things back into fairness and restoration. The fact that we have our Queen of Swords, our Two of Swords, that's a very strong Libra energy. And to me, even though this is an Earth card on the Six of Pentacles, she does have that scales of justice, that Libra energy as well. So I do feel, Cancer, you could be working with or dealing with a Libra person here. Could be very powerfully a Libra person or a Taurus. Those two signs are coming up big. Could be Pisces as well. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do feel that this week you're definitely going to be feeling the energy of Venus in Libra, because that is putting that crunch time onto your sign. But it's really pushing you to make some big decisions that you've needed to make. Yeah, it's not for nothing. It's not for nothing, Cancer. Yeah. So let's get you an affirmation, guys. Let's see what's coming up. Let's get a few final words on this. Oh, yes, look at that. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time to yourself. Instead of placing all your focus on someone else, now is the time to give to yourself as well. So Cancer, make sure that you're balancing things. That's the other thing about all that Libra, is it's about balance, Cancer. If you've been putting all of your energy and all your focus on someone else, this is reminding you that you are just as important and valuable. And if you're giving to yourself and nurturing yourself, you're going to have a much better outcome. Ooh, I forgot to put these on here. Let's get 3 energy oracle cards for you as well. Cancer, this was a powerful read. It really got me. Really got me in there. So let's get some energy oracle cards on this. I forgot to do that. Sorry about that. Nice. Nice. Yes. We have the World card coming through. So to me, this is really considering the full picture, the whole circle coming around. Very similar to the World card in the tarot, right? Where it's really that one door closing, one door opening. It's also very strong Saturn energy. We do have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is our communication chakra. This is all about speaking your truth, speaking clear, speaking what is really honest and true and complete for you, and not being blocked on that, unblocking that throat chakra and letting yourself speak your truth. Gabriel's all about communication. And then we have the Man holding the heart. So this is a little bit like our King of Cups, which is a Cancer card from the tarot. But this is really about, being good, making good decisions with your emotions, right? Having a good leadership around your emotional life and really making good emotional decisions going forward. Very, very nice. Very nice, Cancer. Speak your truth. Be yourself. All that good stuff. All right. That was a reading, man. That was a thing for Cancer. I know my cardinal signs are in it right now. I'm included. I am one of them cardinal signs. I know all too well how it's been. It's been a minute. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got next. Let's see which sign is coming up to play with us. Capricorn! Yeah! Ooh, Capricorn in the house. And you know, Capricorn, of course, is the polarity of Cancer, right? That is, you know, like I said, our cardinal signs, we're in the hot seat. That is for sure. Capricorn, we are on our countdown, though. We've only got a little more than a month. It's going to be December 17th that Saturn is leaving our sign. We are definitely graduating up into a higher level of energy. So very excited, very excited. Even though I am worn out, even though I'm tired as I can be from hoofing that darn pack up that mountain. Oh my goodness, I've been tired this week. But Capricorn, I think we're getting ready for some renewed energy. And a big reason a lot of us are feeling so heavy right now is because we've been doing this little trot for 3 years. It's like, yeah, just a little longer, just a little longer. Let's go, let's go. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we've got. And yes, you are feeling the pressure of, you know, Venus and Libra this week, of Mars and Aries this week. So just remember to breathe, remember to meditate. If you have the ability to take that extra nap, do that. I will definitely be doing that. Following my own advice this week, I will be sleeping as much as I can when I can. Absolutely, it is important. You don't burn the candle at both ends, Mr. and Mrs. Goat. I know that that's something that we do all too often, and usually it works out for us because we have a lot of stamina. We do, but it's just sometimes you gotta lay back. You gotta lay back on that. So Capricorn, let's see what we've got for your love and romance life this week. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. And Capricorn, if this does not resonate with you, please do check the placements on the rest of your chart, your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. You will get more messages from all of these readings by knowing the rest of your chart placements. And these will be for those whether they are single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what your love situation is. So please, Spirit, let's see Capricorn. Ooh, well, we always like to see that. Capricorn, you've got prosperity coming through. So this could be better money coming in. This could be better money for your partner or potential love partner coming in. Just feeling better in love, feeling more abundant, feeling more prosperous, feeling like things are starting to really come full circle. If you've put a lot of energy into your love life or into your relationships, it's like, here it is, coming full circle, that shower of abundance. Absolutely beautiful. So let's get some tarot on this for you, Capricorn. Let's see what we've got for this week ahead. That Hanged Man has been coming up a lot, guys. Have you noticed this? He's been coming up a lot today. So Capricorn, you've got the Hangman. So this to me is some Pisces energy because like right there in the corner, yep, we've got that Neptune symbol. This is a Neptune card. I really believe that a big reason this is coming out for so many people is because we are in an uncomfortable kind of energy for a lot of us, and it does make us feel this pressure. It does make us feel this kind of challenge. So Capricorn, this week you may certainly feel that as well because of all these cardinal energies at play. So to me, this is saying it may be challenging right now, Capricorn, but ultimately what this is doing is it's helping you to release things that you can no longer take going forward. You have to release some things, especially things that have to do with the ego. So shake them loose, Capricorn, because once you're done with those challenges, with that difficult hangman cycle, you will come to this point of enlightenment and awareness. You will have a different perspective on the whole. So let's get a clarifier on that hangman for you, Capricorn. The sun, yeah, check that out. So to me, look at that. I mean, it's like we couldn't get a lot nicer outcome, right? You know, because to me, this is saying that once you're done with all this challenge, with all with all this heavy workout, right? You're going towards the direction of the sun. You're going to a fresh new beginning, a better, more happy, more abundant, more what is the word? There's a lot of good words for the sun, more innocent, you know, more free, more positive, more upbeat. Yeah. So there's something that you're really working towards. I think it's kind of funny. Most of the hangman cards, you know, they got closed, but this guy doesn't. He's like showing off. He's like, I've been working out. Capricorn, you may feel like you've been working out. You've been working out hard. Six of Cups right in the center, Capricorn, and this is Scorpio energy. It's solar energy. We are right now with the sun in Capricorn, so this is very, very strong. This could be reconciliations coming back in, you know, reconnecting very strongly with someone from your past. This can be inner child work. This can also be sweet memories from the past as well. You know, things from your childhood, things from your growing up that you'd really like to reconnect with in a very positive, powerful way. So keep your eyes open, Capricorn, this week. There can be those reconciliation kind of talks, or even if you've had a miscommunication or you've had, you know, some kind of falling out with somebody, this could even be, you know, healing that or reconnecting. So let's get a clarifier on the Six of Cups for you. There's that Hierophant. So Capricorn, this could be somebody coming in to say, I want to make it official with you. You know, I want to really have like that dedication, that commitment, whether this is like, you know, just saying we're girlfriend, boyfriend, or girlfriend, girlfriend, etc. You know, like we're really making this solid. Or we're getting married, we're getting engaged, we're taking it to the next level, we're making plans, etc. This could also, of course, be deepening your spiritual walk and your spiritual life. But with the Hierophant, there is a deep commitment. And that's that Taurus energy. So, you know, Scorpio, Taurus, it's two sides of the same coin. To me, that can be a definite connection. Outcome card, Capricorn, is very nice, very passionate, very fiery with our Ace of Wands coming through. So to me, that's big, new, passionate beginnings. It's very, very sexy. It's very flirty. It's very passionate. You know, it's that fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So that's coming in there as well. But to me, the aces are always, you know, the hand of spirit, the hand of the divine bringing you something. And to me, if you're one of these Capricorns like me that's been really tired this week, this could be the return of your personal energy too. Like you might be feeling like by the end of the week, it's like, oh, I feel better. You know, like my energy's coming back. Let's get a clarifier on this for you, Capricorn. Page of Swords. So you may be connecting with an air sign, better communication coming in. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. You know, this could be somebody that's been really thinking about you a lot, maybe watching you on your social media, etc., really thinking about you, Capricorn, finally connecting, finally talking. You know, those are messages coming in with those pages. Ooh, Queen of Coins. So there's my Capricorn energy right there. Absolutely. Really seated in your power, really sitting in a good place, Capricorn. That fits in right along with that prosperity. So you may be very focused this week as well on really bringing in greater prosperity and abundance for yourself. And on the bottom of the everyday, we have our Queen of Cups. So 2 queens here, Capricorn, this week. You know, very, very strong feminine energy. To me, it's making good decisions around your emotions and around your finances. Very, very strong, Capricorn. Let's get some energy oracle cards on this. You may not be telling everybody what you're thinking. You are maybe not telling everybody what you're thinking. You've got some deep feelings, some deep love energy going on, Capricorn. But you want it to be good. You want it to manifest in a real way. You're a goat. You're not willing to take something that's halfway. You know, it's like if somebody wants you, it's got to be all the way. It's got to go to that Hierophant level, right? It's got to be grounded. It's got to be committed. It's got to have a future to it. Ooh, nice. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. So 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Uriel is all about direction and clarity and, you know, strong solar energy as well. You know, really going towards something that's bright, that's vibrant. It's very much like that sun card coming through. And our 7th chakra, of course, is our crown chakra. So that's really getting a lot of divine messages and interaction going on in the spirit world. Cornucopia, right in the center. Check that out. So we talked about prosperity, abundance, Capricorn. I feel like for a lot of my Capricorns this week, you know, just on the money level, on the finance level, something very solid could be coming back around. And when it comes to your love life, it could be very abundant and very fortuitous in your love life. You could be reaping the love harvest this week, Capricorn. We also have our yin and yang. So to me, this is the balance of the feminine and the masculine, the balance of those two energies, not just in your relationship, but also within yourself. So to me, Capricorn, if you're working with, you know, a divine feminine, masculine respective, you're really balancing that energy out. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's get an affirmation card on this. I like that. Ooh, yeah, look at that beautiful artwork here, Capricorn. Check that out, and I'll read the back of it for you. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So Capricorn, like I said, you know, us goats, we have been through the ringer. We have really been through a lot of very challenging energy, but we are getting ready to wrap quite a lot of that up when it comes to our Saturn cycle here. A lot of that's coming full circle. Hang in there, goatie. This looks like a good week ahead for you. It does. It does look like a good week ahead. I like it. I like it a lot. I do. All right, let's get into our next sign, guys. Let's see who's coming up. Ooh, I got a drink of my tea here, too. Hey, Krista. Thank you so much for that super chat, sweetheart. You're awesome. I love you too. I love the stickers, I have to say. Those little dogs, they're so cute. Thank you so much, y'all. Anybody who's ever donated, I appreciate it, no matter what the amount. It's so sweet of you guys. It's very, very kind. All right, let's get into our next sign. Let's see who is coming up. I think we're about at our halfway point. I think we're 6 and 6. So let's see, our next 6 is coming up. Waiting on Virgo and Aquarius. All right, let's see who we got, Jesse. We're going to see who comes up. It's always a surprise. It's fun to go out of order with these sometimes because it's interesting the order that they come out in. Libra. Ooh, yes, Libra, you are definitely one of our hot seat signs right now. Absolutely. Venus is in your sign currently, and we are going through quite a bit of pressure for our Libras. We really are. We are dealing with that Mars opposition to your ruling planet. I know a lot of my Libras are feeling it. A lot of my Libras are involved with Aries, folks, these days. We've got about another half hour or so till Mars goes direct. We're counting down the minutes at this point. So, you know, by this evening later, and, you know, tomorrow when we all wake up, Mars will be moving direct. So, Libra, it's been a time for you guys, just like all of our cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, you've all been feeling it. Definitely feeling the pressure. So let's see what's coming up in your love and romance life for this week. This will be mostly for Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. If it doesn't resonate with you guys, just check your placements on your personal natal chart. You will get more messages by knowing things like your Venus sign, your Moon sign, etc. And this is going to be for anyone, whatever the love situation is, no matter if you're single, coupled, in separation, etc. So Spirit, please, let's see what's going on for Libra this week in love. Aw, animals is coming up. So Libra, oh, who are you connected with? Whether it's your pets, your spirit animal guides, all of that is coming up, and they are really helping you this week in your love life, in your relationship life, in your friendships. You know, there may be a specific pet or specific animal guide that really connects you and, you know, your significant other in a very, very strong way. So just keep that in mind. And to me, you know, I'm an animal lover. I truly have always been bonded with my pets, with my spirit animals. And so, you know, that's something that to me is always gives you a lot of peace and a lot of grounding. So, Mary, you're so funny. All right, Libra, let's see what we have got in the tarot for you this week. Look at this. I'm telling you, this dang hanging man, he keeps coming out. This card is up for so many people this week. I feel like this has been in almost every reading that we've done. There it is. Same with Capricorn, same position, same card. So, Neptune energy. You know, to me, this is about release. It is. It's about seeing things from a different perspective. It is the challenge. You know, the hanging man symbol is Odin hanging from the world tree, which was, you know, a trial, a challenge that he had to endure to get to that next level of spiritual enlightenment and power. And so to me, that's what this is really about. You know, it's about one cycle hasn't completely completed and the other one hasn't started, right? So it's that feeling of limbo sometimes, and it's not very comfortable. And Libra, it doesn't surprise me, you know, in a lot of ways, this is coming up a lot because we have so much of this opposition energy, the square energy. So there are a lot of adjustments. There are a lot of things that have to be worked through. And you are no exception to this. A lot of us are going through that. So it's time to turn loose of anything that has to do with the ego or unhealthy pride. It's like, just, shake it out, shake it loose. It's not, it's, if you can't hold on to it anymore, it's time to let it go, Libra. But this tells me that we're going through a period of challenge, but we're coming to that time of enlightenment. It's very, very strong. So let's see what comes up, clarifying the Hangman for you, Libra. Because to me, Neptune is very ego denying, right? Neptune energy is very ego denying. If it's something that we have bound up in the ego, Neptune gets rid of it. And it makes sure that what we're really holding on to is what's spiritually true for us. That's the Hangman power, right? And so we have that Emperor clarifying this. So it's like letting go of the negative ego stuff and stepping into the healthy self-love, the healthy pride of, accomplishment, things that are not based in a negative ego, right? But in healthy self-love and healthy self-worth, and really being very strong. And I love that, that this Emperor card is coming up, because that's our Aries card. That's our Mars energy that we are in that balance, that you are in that balance with right now, Libra. So I do believe that, a lot of it is embracing your own inner warrior, your own inner fighter, your inner leader. And if you do happen to be in a relationship or a relationship dynamic with an Aries or somebody that's very much like an Aries, this can be balancing that as well. So right in the center, we do have the Empress card. So Venus energy, it's very much one of your cards, Libra. It is about, Libra energy, Taurus, it's Venus. And so to me, this is a very fertile, abundant, creative energy. It's like she knows how to bring about new birth, new life. And so I think that, to me, that's one of your power cards. It really is. It's one of your major arcana cards there, Libra. So I feel like you're going to be rebalancing yourself. You're going to be letting go of old elements and embracing, your divinity. We've got the Emperor and the Empress on this spread. This could be really also dealing with a very, like a power couple kind of energy. Very divinely guided and united. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. Check it out. So Libra, to me, this is coming out of some stagnation here. This is really starting to move things forward in a positive direction. And the more that you create, the more that you manifest, the more abundance that you focus on bringing into your life, the better it gets, because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. So it is all about, breaking down the walls, looking at the bigger picture, not limiting yourself to, a small vision. And look what we have on these outcome is the Magician card. So creating a whole new reality, creating a whole new mindset, right? Because there's our little Mercury symbol right there. This is Gemini energy, Virgo energy. It's all about the mind and the things that we create. And you know that our thoughts are very powerful. So Libra, remember that this week, that your thoughts are powerful. Where you direct your thoughts is often where you direct your manifestations. And it's also remembering that you do have the power, you do have the abilities and the talents to recreate something new if that's what you desire. Ooh, and the Judgment card coming out too. So look at that. Boom. Higher vibration of the Death card. The angels, calling you out and saying, time for a new life, time for rebirth, time for the resurrection to happen. So to me, with the Magician, Libra, you're taking a very active part in your own resurrection and your own rebirth, right? It's like Spirit is telling you it's time to wake up. It's time to come out of that coffin. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to aid in that process. I'm going to actually put my time and energy into that as well. Page of Cups. Aw, yeah. I love the Page of Cups. This is beautiful, soft, sweet, romantic connections and communication. It can very often be that kind of person coming in and saying, you know, Libra, I'm so sorry, I messed up. Will you forgive me? Could be you doing the same thing. Could be vice versa, right? You know, apologizing for miscommunications or things that have, you know, just gotten off track. But to me, the pages always are messages, and the cup is the little fishy phone that says, hey, Libra, you doing okay? Oh, Knight of Cups, too. So Knight of Cups and Page of Cups, definitely emotional communications coming through this week. Woo, that's the lover right there. That's the lover right there. That could be somebody asking you out. That could be somebody asking you out, Libra. Or you asking them. I mean, that's a seductive energy. So just make sure you want to be seduced by this person if they come a knocking. Just saying. So let's get 3 energy oracle cards on this. This is a very positive read, though. I really, really like this a lot. I think it's beautiful. There's a lot of power. Emperor and Empress on this spread. Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Magician. All major arcana. Every single tarot card that we pulled in the main spread. All 6 major arcana. So, strong week, Libra. Very strong week. Whoever you're dealing with, Libra, for those of you that are, you know, in separation or in a couple, if this is somebody you already know, like this is a powerful dynamic. Like it's 2 very strong personalities. That's very true here. You could be working with an Aries, Pisces, fellow Libra, Taurus. Could be a Sag, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo. A lot of signs on this one. Yeah. Give it time. This is going to take a little bit of doing. There's some financial constraints here. So you may be concerned about money. They may be concerned about money. That could be playing a role in this whole dynamic. So just keep that in mind. There could be attachments here, Libra. So you could be dealing with somebody who has old attachments to another relationship, or they're working to turn those loose, or you may be turning those loose. So again, that's why patience is needed here, you know, to see it through to the end, I would say. Be patient with yourself, be patient with them and their process. But at the same time, you know, this is about empowering yourself. So, you know, don't give up all your power and energy to someone else that's still working through some stuff. You know, if that's what you're working with. Yeah. There's something about releasing old bonds. Yeah. With that attachment. Financial constraints. This could be somebody that's like actively going through a divorce. You could be going through the same kind of thing, and that's creating the financial constraints, right? And that's causing a little stress, right? You know, that's more specific, but that is something that you could read through that. So let's see what we've got for your affirmation, Libra. Yes. Aww. This is a beautiful card. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. So hang in there, Libra. I don't get a bad feeling at all about this read. At all. Like, it's nice. Like, even if you're going through some challenges, some setbacks, some hurdles you've got to work through. That's why this patience card is coming through. But it's like, it's really sweet. You know, it's really sweet. You know, it's like both of you in some ways may be mirroring each other. You may be going through some similar things, or maybe you've gone through it first, or they've gone through it first, right? You know, and it's like, oh, I understand what that's like. You know, I understand what you're going through. There's a complementary energy there. Libra, you're that way. You're that sign. You're that sign. You bring in people that you have that balance with, no matter how it plays out, right? You've got that thing. You got that thing. Love that Scorpio tea. Scorpio, when Scorpio starts spilling the tea, you know you're in trouble. Scorpio's got the 411 on everybody. Yeah, it stings. Scorpio tea has a little kick to it, you know? Goes down smooth, but has a little kick. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's see what we have next. Let's see who we got. Very excited. This is a good night. I like this. I like this energy tonight. We should get more Friday the 13th. I wonder when our next Friday the 13th is. Because you know we'll have them again. We'll have it again. We'll have another Fire Dragon Friday. Will fall on a Friday the 13th because we always do these on a Friday. So it's inevitable. It's inevitable. All right. Sensei. Ah! That's so funny. It's such a joke in, like, you know, American culture, but it reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite. Bow to your sensei! I actually did have a sensei, because I did Aikido for years, and I did actually have, it was Sensei Larry. Very, very tall, skinny Jewish guy teaching Aikido. It was cool. He was a Scorpio too. Scorpio guy. A lot of Scorpios in the Aikido class. That's a very, Aikido's all about balancing your power. Balancing your chi and your ki, I guess, is really, because it's a Japanese art. But yeah, he was, you know, he had direct lineage down from, you know, the Japanese teachers. But it was just really funny. It was really funny to have this tall, skinny dude teach Aikido. All right, guys, let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got coming up next. We've got 5 signs in the deck, so let's see who's next. Aquarius, yes! Ooh, I love my Aquarius, folks. Yes, my rising sign is Aquarius, so I love the Aquarius energy. I really do. It's very electric. It's very world conscious. So Aquarius, let's see what we got coming up for you. We got a lot going on. I know, Aquarius, you're feeling that Scorpio square right now. I know you are. That is a challenging, energetic transit for you guys. It will get better. It will. It'll start to relax a bit, especially once we go into the Sun in Sagittarius next week. And then, of course, Saturn will be going into your sign December 17th, 18th. You'll be leaving Capricorn and moving into Aquarius. The interesting thing is, you know, people, I know Amber, she's been saying, go home, Saturn. I'm like, well, Saturn's going to be home for a while. Because, you know, before the discovery of Uranus, which is Aquarius ruling planet, Saturn was considered the ruler of both Capricorn and Aquarius. So, you know, Capricorn and Aquarius have that old ancient connection in the planets. And that's why I would say of all the signs that sit side by side in our zodiac, I would say Capricorn and Aquarius have the most in common. Because of that, you know, because of that. They can both be loners. They can both be kind of weirdly ambitious. They can both be, you know, very independent, very self-reliant. You know, they all have that thing. They have that thing. So, you know, Saturn moving from Capricorn to Aquarius isn't really, it's not like Saturn is going to be out of its element. It's just going to the next sign that it's part of. Yeah, very interesting how that works. So let's get into it. Aquarius, for your love and romance life this week, let's see what we're going to pull for you. This will be for mostly Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. So Aquarius, if this does not resonate with you, please check the placements of your own natal chart. You will get more information from things like your moon sign, your rising sign, etc. You can watch the readings that correspond with those signs as well to get even more messages from these collective readings. So please, Spirit, let's see Aquarius, whether coupled, in separation, or single, no matter what their love situation may be. Let's see Aquarius. Ooh, the card of truth. I like that. So truths being revealed, truths being told, being very honest, having a lot of integrity this week. You may be, you know, finding something out that, you know, reveals some sort of truth to you. You may be telling somebody a truth. Could be, you know, it could be something that you've been sitting on for a while. We are in that kind of secretive Scorpio energy, so it may be like, you know, could be somebody finally admitting that they have, you know, a lot of feelings for you or vice versa. But overall, to me, it's a week of transparency and authenticity when it comes to love. So let's get into your tarot. Let's see what we've got. Nice, very nice. Okay, so we have got the Eight of Cups. So Aquarius, to me, there is some sort of leaving behind. There is a continuation of an emotional journey here. So for some of you, this could mean leaving behind something that just doesn't work for you anymore. Look at that. We've got Saturn and Pisces energy on this card. So to me, it's going further in the direction of your dreams. For some of you, of course, it could be that you are leaving behind someone. You know, this can literally mean that you're leaving a relationship because it's just not working, you know, and then you're going towards that ninth cup of wish fulfillment. So that's part of what that card can be. But of course, to me, it also says you're continuing the journey. Like if you feel that something is worth pursuing, you're going to keep pursuing it. Yeah, onward and upward. So let's get a clarifier. Why is this Eight of Cups here for our Aquarius? Ooh, Tower moment. So Aquarius, whoa, some big action happening this week. Mars is moving direct, so there could be some unpredictable events, some kind of twists that are turns that are happening. But overall, of course, we know that that tower is always meant for our best. It removes things out of our life that don't need to be there. And so if that's something that happens to you this week, it will create a situation where you say, well, that part of my life has come to an end, or that part has closed, and so now it's time to go to the next level. There's a lot of balancing energy happening, and it's interesting that this is the Temperance card, that Sagittarius energy. Like I said, you know, the Sagittarian time when the sun moves into that sign on the 21st will feel more moderated and more peaceful. Just isn't gonna feel as quite as chaotic. It's a lot of shift going on this week. That's what I really see here. So let's get a clarifier on this Temperance card. Really learning a lot, Aquarius, this week. I think, you know, always Temperance is getting stronger, getting more resilient. You know, it's the steel being tempered, right? Going through that refiner's fire, learning how to balance, learning how to moderate our energy. Yeah, coming to the end of a difficult cycle here that's been very burdensome with this Ten of Wands. So to me, this is all about, you know, that last pass, that last struggle, getting through that challenge. And so, yeah, that Scorpio energy, it's kind of heavy for you. It's kind of heavy for you, Aquarius. There's no doubt about that. But then more Sagittarian energy, Knight of Wands. So to me, this is going forward. This is that forward movement. Could definitely be somebody coming into your life, all brand new, say it, or somebody very fiery coming into your life. Sometimes it's that player energy, you know, Aquarius. Sometimes it's that person that's just there for the fun and then they're gone. So definitely use your intuition, use your intellect on making a decision around this person if they come a knocking. So let's see what is clarifying that Knight of Wands for you. Why is this there for Aquarius? I think they love you though. Look at that. You may have a fiery person coming into your life, but boy, their heart's on fire for you, Aquarius, with that Ace of Cups. This definitely has a lot of potential around it, a lot of good energy around it. This could really be Spirit handing you something very, very positive going forward after you've done a lot of releasing work. A whole lot of things have been shaken loose. It's a strong week. Ooh, Two of Cups. Look at that. Very, very nice soul-mated kind of spiritual connection that you have going on. So I feel like, you're going through some ups and downs here. You might be coming into this week kind of rough and ruffled and riled. But once we kind of work through that and you start to put down those old burdens, whew, it gets nice. It gets really nice. We got the Wheel of Fortune here too. So, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune on the bottom here, to me, that's moving forward with something that's very soulmated, something that's very, very fiery and feisty. To me, that's really like, not only is the spiritual connection there, but like that flirty, sexy, passionate, fiery energy is there as well. So it's a very charismatic connection. And it really comes about as a result of you being willing to let some old things go, some old cycles, some old habits, some old emotional cycles, and really stepping up to the next level, Aquarius. So let's get some energy oracle cards on this. This is a very dynamic reading. Ooh, I like all of these. Wow. And these are all different than anything we've had come out. Look at that door to personal healing and happiness. That is actually what I feel a lot of this is surrounding. It's a lot of personal healing, a lot of happiness, coming through, because it's, that Tower, that Eight of Cups, to me, that's movement on letting go of something that was not working for you emotionally, whether it was to actually release a relationship or to release old routines or old behaviors or old mindsets in a relationship, old habits. And so then we've got our fourth chakra, which is our heart chakra. Look at that, Archangel Raphael. And so to me, that is our angel of healing. Absolutely. If you've ever been through, physical pain, physical injury, emotional injury, Archangel Raphael is absolutely your angel to call upon. I've worked with him a lot this year to really do a lot of heart healing, a lot of physical healing. And then we have this card of appreciation. So Aquarius, to me, ooh, by week's end, look at this. You're stepping through this door of personal happiness, personal healing and growth. Then we're going to the fourth chakra. Look at this. And now we've got this appreciation. So my feeling is you grow even deeper. For those of you who are already in a couple, Aquarius, they appreciate you more. You appreciate them more. There may be some truths that come out, like because we had this truth card. So there may be some truths that come out this week that temporarily rock you. But by the end of the week, it's like everything's getting better because the truth will set you free, even if it's difficult at the time. So let's get an affirmation on this, Aquarius. Oh. Ooh, what did I say about it being a fiery connection? We have the Passion card coming out. So a magnetic, seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. Ooh, Aquarius, it's heating up for you this week. Wow. Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, a Wheel of Fortune. Heal that heart up, Aquarius, because some good things are coming in. Some really good things are coming in for you. It's time to turn loose of anything sad or anything negative or difficult from the past. That just let that stuff go. That's it, cause more nice stuff coming through. Absolutely taking you to a very strong place of happiness and healing. Look at the bottom. We had the home card, right? This has the ability to go all the way. Definitely. It has an ability to take it to the next level. Oh, there's my back. Yeah, that's what I needed. Right. Jacqueline, are they all just saying divine timing just to irritate you now? Now that they know that's like that's like her dog whistle, they're just like, ah! They keep saying it to her now. Oh my god. Y'all, don't taunt the scorpion, okay? Don't poke the scorpion. Oh my goodness. Oh, good, yeah. They're cheering you up. That's good, Moonchild. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, let's see who's coming up next. Let's see who is next on our list. Aries. Ooh, yeah, we needed some fire in the house. Hello, Aries folks. How are you all doing? How is your evening? Hope you're having a happy Friday the 13th today. All right, Aries, let's see what we've got for you in love and romance this week. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. And this is for any love situation, Aries. This can be whether you're single, coupled, in a relationship, in separation, etc. No matter what your circumstance is. And Aries, if this does not resonate with you, please check the placements of the rest of your personal natal chart. You will get even more info by knowing your Venus sign, your moon sign. You can watch the readings that correspond with those signs. So Spirit, let's see what we have for Aries in their love life this week. Oh, Aries, your keyword is freedom. So this to me is, of course, all about setting yourself free from limitations, negative old habits or patterns or negative self-talk, whatever that is. Anything that's been repressive, inhibiting, and has kept your energy at a low ebb. Part of that, Aries, is this week, this actually in just about 10 minutes now, your ruling planet, Mars, is in the sign of Aries. And so it has been in a retrograde motion for about 2 months, and it is moving direct tonight. So this may be part of what is getting, starting to get moving again this week. You may suddenly start to feel like, oh, my energy is returning. I feel like I can actually get some things done. I can move ahead. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you, Aries. May feel very liberating having Mars go back direct for you. And Mars will be in the sign of Aries continuing until January 7th next year. So we still have quite a lot of time with it in your sign, which will be definitely enhancing you, giving you a lot of energy and fire and dynamic energy. Nice. Okay, so Aries, decision time this week. We do have the Libra energy of the Two of Swords. So you could be making some big decisions in a love situation, vice versa. They could be making some big decisions in a love situation. Could be something you've been procrastinating on for a while. That's why it's like she's got that blindfold. It may be time to take that off this week and really deal with what you need to deal with. So let's get a clarifier. Why is this Two of Swords here for our Aries this week? And don't forget, Mars is in that opposition with Venus and Libra. So it really is that dynamic balance. You could be working with a Libra. You could be involved with a Libra. There's that Three of Wands. Three of Wands is Aries energy as well. So to me, this could be time to take a little bit of a breather, Aries, because, the energy is shifting, right? It's kind of like once something goes, it's been in retrograde for a while, and once it goes direct, there is that sort of gear shift feeling. So you may really be having that this week. So I would say take a break. If you've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort, it's time to let those ships return to you. Whatever energy that you've put out there, Aries, it's time to let that return. Whatever's meant to be yours will always find its way back to you. And you may be needing to make some decisions, or they may need to make some decisions. But overall, this is a more passive, receptive energy where it's like, all right, I'll let it come to me. I will just chill out and let this return to my shore. So right in the center, we do have this Lover's card. So Aries, to me, this is definitely an energy of connection, passion, decisions that have to be made, because our Lover's card is a card of decisions. It is our Gemini energy. See a little symbol of Gemini right there in the corner. So it is better communication, talking to each other about what's going on, you know, situations that need to be discussed. And it could bring you into a much better and much stronger connection with your lover or potential lover. So let's see what is clarifying this card for you. Queen of Cups. Woo! So Aries, yes, I would say that there probably are some unspoken emotions or feelings or depth that needs to be discussed, needs to be talked about. Queen of Cups is a more secretive emotional energy. Whoever is the divine feminine or feminine energy in this dynamic relationship, that is the person that probably has more that they're sort of hanging on to, that they need to reveal the depth of their feeling, the depth of their emotion. And so once you release that, the passion really takes off. Things really come full circle. But there are some things that really do need to be discussed this week. There are some feelings that need to be talked about. So our outcome card is this 10 of Wands. So to me, look at that. We are putting down a difficult cycle, a burdensome cycle, something that may be, you know, weighing on you quite a bit. It's like, oh, I know I need to talk about that. I know I need to release or reveal this. Once you do, I think it really does lighten your mental load quite a bit. It's kind of like, oh, what a relief. You know, it just feels like that burden coming up off of your shoulders. Page of Swords, yeah. Aries, this is definitely a week of conversations that need to be had. Definite messages coming through. If somebody says to you, we need to talk about something, Aries, don't run away from it. Just saying. Don't run away from it. It's really time to get that communication flowing. So here at the bottom, oh yeah, King of Swords. Look at this. Very strong Aquarian energy coming through the King of Swords. A lot of good strategy, a lot of thinking about this. Somebody's thinking about this a lot. You may be thinking about this a lot. Yeah, it's really weighing on you. It's like, I've got to get this off of my mind. There's a lot going on here. Strong energy too coming up at the bottom here with this 8 of Pentacles. So to me, this is patience, it's perseverance, one step at a time. You know, if this is somebody you really want a future with, you got to work it. You got to work on it. It's not going to just happen by itself. This is really saying you've got to put in the effort. They've got to put in the effort both ways, right? There's got to be emotional communication. That's gonna free you a lot. It's gonna help. This, look at that. Yeah. See that? Look at that. Freedom. Yeah. It's going to feel very liberating. So let's get 3 energy oracle cards on this for my Aries out there. Almost want to call you Libra. There's a lot of Libra energy coming through here. And I know that there's a lot of Aries Libra dynamics coming through right now. Very, very strong. Yes, 7th chakra, Archangel Ariel. So there, Uriel, not Ariel, I'm sorry. There is that 7th chakra, that crown chakra connection. So Aries, this is time to really feel messages of spirit coming through. Check this out. All tied up. Wow. It is definitely a week of freeing yourself. Look, we had that freedom card. Look at that. Like I said, it's a tied up energy. It's time to put this stuff down. It is time to talk about this. Caring connections is here. So to me, this is definitely talking about a very heart connected, very soul connected relationship. It's very, very positive. But right now, there's something that just needs to be discussed. There's something that needs to be talked about. Don't tiptoe around it anymore, Aries. Don't tiptoe around it. Or don't let them tiptoe around it if they're the ones doing the tiptoeing. Because it's kind of putting one or both of you in this place of imprisoned feeling, you know, of needing to be freed, needing to let things come out. So let's get an affirmation for you. You know, this is not an energy to me that feels like there's no potential or no future. It's like, in order for there to continue being one, there needs to be emotional truth and emotional liberation. All right. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Ooh! Heavy! That's heavy. That's not easy. Yeah. You gotta let go of something here. Gotta let go of something here. Oh, my back is hurting, guys. It is. It is. I'm having a hard time getting comfy. All right, there, Aries. That was a good read. I really liked that. Yeah. In a second, I'm just going to stand up and stretch my back. I got to do it. It can be hard to sit for this long. It's getting me. It's getting me. Probably need a better chair. I need a better chair. Oh, my back is hurting. All right, guys. Let's see who we've got next. Careful, Bear. A whole lot of people have said that to Jacqueline. I do need a comfy chair. I need something with more support. Yeah, I do. It's this one's kind of rough on my back. Hey, Angela J. Thanks for coming by. I hadn't seen you in a minute, but I'm happy you're here. Yeah, we're getting down to the end of our list. We are. All right. 3 more left. Let's see who we've got, Spirit. Who is in the cards for us next? Leo, yay, Leo, check it out. Our lions are in the chat. Oh my goodness. Hope my Leos are doing good. I know Lindsay was here earlier. Hope she is doing well, along with all of my Leo friends. So Leo, y'all have been definitely, you've having to kind of work this energy, because the Scorpio stuff, the Scorpio time of year is a little bit tough. A little bit tough for Leo, just like it is for Aquarius. It definitely puts the pressure on y'all. You will start to really feel a lot better next week once we start to swing along with the sun moving into Sagittarius. It would be in a fellow fire sign. It'll trine my Leos, and that'll be a really good time of the year for y'all. So let's see what we've got. Let's get our keyword for you, Leo. This is for love and romance for this week. And this is for all my Leos, mostly Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. This will be for singles, couples, those in separation, no matter what your love situation is, Leo. And if this does not resonate with you, please do check the placements of the rest of your chart. What's your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. Oh, Leo, it's a focus on peace this week. What a beautiful card, too. So yeah, Leo, if it's been kind of rough and rocky and, you know, a lot of chaos going on, this is a return of peace, of tranquility, of you just feeling calmer, better. Time to walk away from a lot of the drama. And I know, Leo, Leo likes their drama. They can't help it. They love a little bit of drama in their life. But Leo, don't entertain bad drama, right? You know, don't entertain negative drama or people that are just, you know, stirring up the pot or just, you know, trying to instigate something that's not, you know, not for your best or doesn't have a good outcome and it's just there to upset you. So definitely keep that in perspective. So let's look and see what's in your tarot this week, Leo. Ooh, yeah. See, that's what I'm feeling right there. We got that tower, and there's that Mars. Mars is coming out of retrograde tonight, so this is very, very strong. It's very powerful. I'm so glad Mars is going direct. It has not been, it's been rough, because that is our energy. That's our forward movement. And it is in a fellow fire sign of Aries. So once it gets moving, Leo, you're going to feel the return of your energy. But our tower is all about, you know, getting things that don't work for you anymore cleared away. So if there's anybody that's messing with your peace, messing with your tranquility or serenity, it might be time to move that on out. Yeah, those towers falling can be very powerful. And look at that. I think in your case, Leo, some of these towers are really bringing you greater peace, greater justice, greater balance. There's that Libra energy, and Venus is in Libra right now. And so that's what this is bringing about. This is also the dynamic we have right now between Mars and Venus doing that opposition dance. At current, you know, the god and the goddess are definitely doing the dance right now, definitely doing that work. And so, Leo, you may very much feel that you are doing that inner balancing work as well. So right here we have the Fool card right in the center. So there's that Uranus energy. It's a little unpredictable, right? But it is about independence, freedom, self-liberation, being very true to yourself as well. That's very much what that card is about. So let's see what we've got as a clarifier for the Fool. It could be a week of taking those leaps of faith. I love, you know, most of the Fool card, it's always a dog, but in this Fool card, we got a little kitten. So Leo, I kind of like that there for you. It's very cute. King of Swords. Ooh, I mean, this is just continuing of that justice kind of energy. Very Aquarius. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, Leo, or you may have some strong Aquarius in your chart. Aquarius is the opposite sign from you. So to me, this is a week of liberation, freedom, freedom from the drama. It really is, you know, any kind of negative drama, because these are both very air sign aligned. And the air signs are all about, you know, detaching from the emotional drama and really seeing things clearly and having a good plan and having a good strategy and really knowing what's best for them in spite of, you know, all the emotional feelings. It's like we may sometimes have an emotional feeling about something. It doesn't mean it's right for us. It doesn't mean it's good for us. So it's really about having that clear perspective, stepping back, Leo, and taking a little look at the future, right? You could be making a decision to dive on out of something that's not good for you, or just staying away from the negative drama, gossip, things like that. People who just want to cause trouble in your relationship or in your life, especially Leo, if you are in a good relationship and people are jealous of that. That happens all the darn time. That could be part of it too. You know, just choosing to not engage in that kind of thing. Outcome card, we've got the Four of Coins. So to me, this is all about holding on to something in the heart chakra for an assured success or assured victory, wanting to make a good decision, wanting to make good investments with your time, your future, your resources. Sometimes there's a little fear of letting go there too, Leo, around that Four of Pentacles. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you, it could be a little bit of a fear of letting go. Yeah, but look at this. I felt both of these come out, so I'm going to pull all three. Pull all two. Two, three in total. But we've got the Sun card. So it's like you really do want the good outcome. You want to go towards your own energy. You want to go towards something that makes you feel good. And also, this is saying, just remind yourself, Leo, if you've been putting out a lot of good energy, a lot of good, goodwill, good thoughts, good vibes, Three of Wands is reminding you to hang in there and let those good things return to you. You don't have to chase them down right now. You don't have to chase them down, Leo. Be in a much more like, passive receptive energy where it's like, yes, I've put in the time, I've put in the energy, and now it's time for it to return to me. Yes. Oh, yeah. You want to make wise choices going forward. Absolutely. Queen of Cups, Leo, you may not be expressing every single thing you're thinking. You might really be doing that emotional deep dive. That's a very Scorpio energy with the Queen of Cups. So you're really mulling some things over, both with your head and with your heart. You're trying to make a good decision, good choices with your heart. And the Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is definitely an energy of wanting to make a good decision. It's kind of that the beginnings of an investment. It's like, I've got this coin, and I know that I'm worth a lot, and I know that I can, plant this seed in the right place, and it's going to take root, and it's going to grow into something really good, and I want to pick the right person to do that with. Yep. Let's get 3 energy oracle cards on this for our Leos, please. Let's see what we've got. Yes, 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 yes. Very positive indeed. Woman holding a heart. This is a lot like our Queen of Cups. It really is. So, this is again, really knowing your self-worth, really reflecting on your emotional depths and what you maybe have been through. You may not, like I said, this week, Leo, you may be a lot more maybe a little reclusive, a little more passive. You're really mulling over some of those emotions, and you're not putting it out there right now because you're pondering on it. You want to make good decisions going forward in your relationships and your romance life. So Magician and the Mirror. I love that because it's a little bit of our magician energy. To me, it's really looking within, looking in the mirror, seeing your reflection, wanting to really understand yourself, and being that magician energy. It's recreating yourself in the image that you want to see, right? You want to really reflect what's true about you into your everyday existence. And look at that, we've got the Sun card again. So Leo, you've got 2 Sun cards on this reading. To me, that's a very positive energy. It's the most positive energy from the tarot for sure, and it is your own energy because you are ruled by the Sun. So to me, what I really feel for you, Leo, is no matter what your process is or how you get there, you're very focused on positive outcomes. You're just tired of bad drama. You're tired of any negative noise, negative energies. That is not for you. That's just not for you. And you're done. Especially this week. You're like, nope, if it doesn't make me feel good, if it doesn't contribute to my overall well-being and positive direction, I got no time for it. That's really it. That's really it. Let's get an affirmation on this for you. Oh, Leo! Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yes. Perfect summarization of this reading. That's it. You already know what's right for you. You just need a little time to remember it. That was an excellent reading for you, Leo. I like that a lot. Focus on your darn happiness. That's it. Focus on what is good for you, Leo. You light up my life. Yeah, Leo, light up my life. And you light up a lot of people's lives, but if they're not lighting up your life, boom! Are they lighting up yours? Or are you just lighting up theirs? Woo! Love that. Yeah. All right, we're down to two, guys. We've got Virgo and we've got Taurus, our two Earth folks, rounding us out for the evening. So who's going to be next and who's going to finish up our session for the evening? It's going to be Taurus, and Virgo is going to be our final sign of the evening. So Taurus, check it out. How are you guys doing? I hope all my Taurus folks are doing wonderful. Always love my Taurus, y'all, out in the chat. Whether you are a sun sign Taurus or like me, I have Jupiter in Taurus, so I do love that part of my chart. Absolutely. So Taurus, let's see what we've got for you for love and romance this week. This is going to be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. Whether you are single, coupled, in separation, whatever your love situation might be. And of course, Taurus, this is general. So if it doesn't resonate with you, check things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, your rising. You will definitely get more messages if you know those placements for you. So let's start out with a keyword card, dear Spirit. Let's see what we've got for Taurus. Oh, you got the Truth card as well. Aquarius had this card as well. So Taurus, this could be a very revealing week ahead. Some truths being told, you telling your truth, your person telling theirs. This, if you're a single person, this could be somebody coming in and finally admitting they got a crush on a Taurus. That could be part of this. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you. The truth will set you free. I like that card. I really do. A lot of balancing act energy going on for Taurus right now. We got 3 planets right now in Scorpio. So, you know, Taurus, you're definitely feeling a little of that push and pull energy for sure. Got a lot of action going on in your universal relationship house right now. You really do. Doing some deep dives into love, that's for sure. Nice. Oh, some very nice energies coming out here, Taurus. So 10 of Cups, boy. This could be you very much saying, you know what? I want to take things to the next level with someone. I want the bliss. I want the fulfillment. I want the happiness. I want the spiritual connection. I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not afraid to put that out there in that area. And it is that Mars energy on top of that Cups, right? It's Pisces, it's Mars. You really, you know, putting that emotional and spiritual direct energy out there. And the Hierophant. Ooh, Taurus, coming up into your own reading here. The Hierophant is our Taurus card, and so to me that's very much you seated in your power. The Hierophant is about that devoted spiritual path, spiritual life. If you've got somebody in your life that you feel very spiritually connected to, this could really be a strong week of truth telling and really saying, like, I want to go to the next level with you. I want to raise the vibration higher here. You know, I want the emotional, spiritual connection, but you know what? I also want to take it to the bank. I also want to get some real world manifestations going on around this. So this could be, you know, making the relationship official, moving in together, getting engaged, getting married. This is all coming up around this connection. Yeah. And so right in the center, yes, you have been waiting. There's something that you've been kind of like pondering, thinking about. 4 Cups, right? It's that, you know, I'm fed up. That's that I'm sick of it card. It's like I've been sitting here thinking and waiting and thinking that I need somebody to come in and fix this, or I'm waiting for somebody to come in and complete this picture, and you're not going to sit there forever. You're just not going to wait around on this forever. That's what I really feel, you know, that card of truth coming out. It's like, it's time to move it to the next level. So let's get a clarifier. What have you been waiting on, Taurus, with this Four of Cups? What have you been waiting around for? What is it that has been on hold? Nine of Wands. Oh, you have definitely fought hard for this connection. That's what I feel. You fought very hard for something, but you may feel very tired. You may feel kind of beat down. You may feel like you're really just, you know, you've been in that battle and you're fatigued. And it's like, yeah, I could still keep fighting for this, but I'm really starting to lose my momentum. This is starting to become like a huge burden, and I really want to put it down. Right? To me, I always say don't put your energy on hold for anybody, even if you feel very strongly about them. If they aren't willing to come up to the level that you want to come up to, go live your life, Taurus. Go live your life. And here's that Sun card coming up. So I do feel like you're going to go live your life. I mean, that to me is the most positive card, of course, in the tarot. It is. It's, you know, it's all about life force returning, optimism returning, innocence, a fresh new start, the beginning of something very positive and beneficial for you. So, you know, this to me feels like, you know, whether this person is willing to go to the next level with you or not, or you're willing to go to the next level with them or not, either way, it's time for you to really fully embrace your vitality and not put your energy on hold for somebody, or not invest a ton of energy into something that's putting you on hold. Nobody deserves that. Yeah, Five of Pentacles, because you have been feeling out in the cold. You have been feeling cut off from spirit, cut off from this connection. And so you're just not willing to do it anymore. To me, the Five of Pentacles is all about coming out from the cold, going back towards the inner sanctum, which is warm and glowing and radiant. So Taurus, very strong. This, I mean, to me, I'm really seeing that you've got this very strong kind of soulmate connection going on. And you know, you really want to go to the next level with it. If they're not willing to, or just can't, or whatever their dumb reason is, you know, it always has some excuse. You know, it's like, you're really going to say, you know, sorry, but not sorry. I love you, but you know, I'm going to go do me. I'm going to go have a good time. I'm going to have some fun for a change. I'm tired of sitting and waiting and fighting for something if you're not going to fight for it too. Of course, that may not be the outcome. You may put your truth out there, and they may go, oh, I got to raise it up. I got to get to the next level. Page of Swords here on the bottom. So to me, this is about communication. This is about messages coming in. You know, could be an air sign. Could be air sign. But, you know, this can also be somebody that's been spying on you a little bit, and you're just like, quit spying. Get out from behind the screen and talk to me. Six of Pentacles, yes. So we're going from the 5 to the 6 because it's time for balance. It's time for reciprocity. It's time for that equal balance of give and take. If you've been putting all the energy in and not getting anything back, Taurus, you know what to do. It's time to take. Oh, really, Angela? I'm telling on you. Let's get some energy oracle cards on this for our Taurus folks. I think there's more fun coming in for my bulls. Yeah, I do. I think there's more fun coming in for my Taurus people out there. I really do. Taurus has a lot of patience. They have a lot of patience, you know, just like all earth signs. But their patience isn't infinite. You know, it's not infinite. It don't last forever. I know that. I'm a Capricorn. I can be patient as, oh, forget it. Too patient. And then when we're done, we're done. Yeah, because I got that Jupiter in Taurus. I know that feeling. And when we're done, people don't see it coming because they just thought, oh, they'll always be there. They'll put up with me. They'll no. No. It's like, while you were making us wait, we were keeping track. We were like, yeah, we're adding up the figures. And we're like, if this doesn't add up to something good, then I think I'm going towards the sun. Yes, put on them sexy walking shoes. Them boots were made for walking. That's right. One of these days they're going to walk all over you. Put them hooves to good use there, yes. Oh my goodness. And look good doing it too. I know. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh, yeah, see this? Man holding a coin. This is your energy. This is your energy, Taurus. To me, that's like King of Pentacles right there. That's knowing your worth. That's making good decisions. Not just with your money, but also with your own energy and your time. And then we've got our second chakra, Archangel Ariel, right in the center. So that's our sacral energy. You know, this is about that sacred sexuality, sensuality. And Taurus, you are a very sensual sign. And so, you know, this could even point to saying, you know, don't put in your creative energy, don't put in your sexual energy, all of that, you know, into somebody that's not going to really value it, you know, because this is beautiful energy that you have. But look at what comes out, the Victory card. This is like Six of Wands, right? It's like, you know, the victory, the success, the achievement, the good outcome. And so Taurus, my feeling is you're going to put your hoof down with somebody. You're going to put that hoof down, and if they don't give you the answer that you want, you might start a walking. You might start a walking. And it's going to be good. Like, it's not going to feel bad. It's not going to feel bad. Not at all. It's not going to feel bad at all. It's going to feel really like victory, success, positive power and outcome. And I tell you, when you start embracing that, you know, either that person is going to come around or the right one's going to come around. That's the truth. That is absolutely it. Choose yourself first. Absolutely, Taurus. Let's get an affirmation on this one. Saying, see, I mean, this to me, I feel for a lot of my Taurus. This is a twin flame connection. Twin flame card came out here, right? Your passion ignites. So there is a lot of fire around this. There is a lot of energy here. Oh, and the second card. I'm going to pull an extra one just because I want a deeper message on this. So when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So, you know, my feeling, Taurus, for those of you that this is a true twin connection, true soulmate connection, my feeling is if you step away and take some of your energy back, ain't not wrong with it. And you can't lose that person anyway, right? You can't. To me, I believe it. That which is meant to come to you is going to come to you. Absolutely. You know, and if they ain't doing right, and if they're not coming up to your level, Taurus, you step it back. Step it back. They have no choice but to rise to the occasion. Yeah. This is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Taurus. I love it. I love it because my feeling is when you start to raise your vibration, it by connection raises your twin's vibration or your soulmate's vibration, you know, even if they are a little more enlightened than you, you know, or if they're still kind of unawakened, right? It's time to step it up, you know. Hey, Fry King. Always great to see Fry King in the chat. He's a good guy. We like him. He's our Sag. He's our Sagittarius. Sagittarius was first tonight, Fry King. They were our first reading tonight. So you can go back and watch that one. Yeah. It was good stuff, too. It was good stuff. Yeah. It was a really nice reading for Sagittarius tonight. They were number one on our list. Yes, Sagittarius. Our sun sign in Sag is coming on the 21st. So we've only about a week. About a week. 8 days. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining. Always good to see you. So our last sign of the night, rounding us out, is our Virgos. Virgo in the house. Love our Virgo energy. We got our earth signs rounding us out tonight. Very, very nice. Very nice. So let's see what we got for Virgo. Virgo's been really getting super powered. They've been getting super powered. I'm telling you, they have, because this Capricorn energy, the Scorpio energies, oh, that's all very positive for them. So yeah, Virgo's getting a lot of superpower going on. They really are. My Virgos that are spiritually enlightened and aware, they're so awesome. So awesome. So let's see what we got for you, Virgo, in love and romance this week. It's going to be for my Virgo, mostly Sun, Moon, Venus, rising signs. These are general messages, Virgo. So if you don't resonate with this, do check the placements in your personal natal chart. Check your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. You can watch these signs that are those signs. Like my Venus sign is in Pisces, so whenever I watch for a love reading, I watch my Venus. You know, even though I'm Capricorn, so that's kind of the way that works. All right. So this will be for singles, couples, those in separation, no matter what your love and romance situation may be. Let's see what we've got for Virgo spirit. Aw, yay. Love that. Happiness. Yes. So Virgo, to me, this is definitely going to that happiness, to that place of greater bliss and joy and contentment. Yay. I know that I've got a couple folks with some prominent Virgo placements in their chart, so I'm happy to see that for them. They deserve a break today. They do. See you later, Fry. Have a good night. All right, let's get some tarot on this for Virgo. Let's see what we have got for your love week. Well, it wouldn't be Virgo if we didn't have a little bit of that action. Of course. We got some Nine of Swords going on here. Yes, this is always the challenge, Virgo, is dealing with that active mind, which can sometimes turn a little dark at night, right? So it's this time, you know, to really get in touch with those worries, fears, anxieties, things that come up in the middle of the night and keep you from sleeping well. Yes, we all know how that is. We're doing just fine. And as soon as our head hits the pillow, it's like your brain pops up. Hi, Virgo. I want to just talk to you for a while. You're like, I'm trying to sleep. Brain, be quiet. Let's clarify that Nine of Swords for you, Virgo. What's keeping you up? Couldn't sleep at all last night? Oh, Virgo, what's on your mind? What's getting you? Ooh, deep stuff. Deep stuff. We've got our Devil card coming up on top of that. So Virgo, you are definitely feeling, you know, kind of bewitched, bothered, and bewildered here this week. Hey there, Scorpio's Eye. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much for that blessing, hun. Appreciated it. Oh, Jacqueline, do we need to make somebody else a moderator? Are you are you okay there, hun? Are you okay? So Virgo, definitely some deep thoughts. The Devil is Capricorn energy, and so to me that always brings up a lot of depth, a lot of, you know, intrinsic foundational elements and issues. The Devil does deal with setting ourselves free from limitation, from burdens, from things that have inhibited us or held us back. And so to me, yeah, you're really thinking about this quite a bit. It's really coming up to be handled and dealt with, because if you feel that in any place or any way, shape, or form that you are being held back, that you're not being given your due, that you're feeling kind of imprisoned or repressed, it's like you really want to break free of that. Yeah, there is. It's this feeling of needing to step out of those chains, step out of those, you know, those barriers and barricades. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, you know, a lot of my Virgos do, because Capricorn is an earth sign energy. You know, Capricorn in their negative side, they're a workaholic. You know, you could be dealing with somebody that's just working too much, or you're working too much, and you know that the balance needs to be restored. You know, and that could be getting you. That could be really, you know, coming up to be worked on. And, you know, it's not unworkable. You know, even with these more challenging card combinations like this, it's not unworkable. This is just saying it's time to deal with this. It's it's time to actually do something productive and progressive about these worries and anxieties instead of just letting them be, something that's causing you stress. So right in the center, though, look at this. We got our Ace of Coins, which to me is a big blessing, a big manifestation, prosperity, abundance, clarity around those issues, spirit coming in and handing you something very, very positive, very tangible there. It is your own energy, it's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so it's very earthy. You may be having some concerns or some worries around money or around career or around finance. You or someone that you're involved with may be working too hard. That's very true. So definitely it is about bringing balance back into your life, not letting things be out of whack, out of harmony. So let's clarify that Ace of Coins for you, Virgo. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles. I love to see it. Ooh, a lot of earthy energy on this reading. So Virgo, to me, what's very positive about this is you need to remember that you are strong, you are secure, you are grounded, you have the ability to bring in all this abundance, all you out here with this Ace of Coins, but then we have the Queen of Coins as well. And I love her little bunny rabbit there in the corner. That is our symbol of fertility, prosperity, all of that good energy coming through. And so absolutely, I love this. That is you seated in your power. Like nothing else there, Virgo. That really is. It's a feeling of security. And, no matter what might be worrying you, no matter what might be stressing you out, I want you to come back to that center. Yeah, Moonchild bunnies. I know. That's why I love the Queen of Pentacles. She's the bunny queen. She is. And so our outcome card is that 10 of Wands. So to me, this signals putting down that difficult cycle, putting down those burdens, completing something that's been difficult or challenging. And I really like that for you, Virgo, because I do get the sense that this week kind of starts out kind of burdened, kind of challenged. Could be a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, could be a lot of work stress that's affecting your relationship life this week. But I think that energy shifts. I think that you start to realize, you know what, even if all this is happening, I know myself and I know that I'm strong and I know Spirit's got my back and I know that I have my back. And it really gives you the ability to put down those worries, those anxieties, and to really, release that burden, release that challenging cycle. You may be really like feeling the crunch. You might be trying to get something done on a deadline. And because the 10 of Wands many times is that feeling of like we're struggling up that hill, right? But we finally get that put down and it's like, oh, finally, yeah. 3 of Wands. So yeah, this is also saying to let things come to you, Virgo. Don't feel like it's all on you all the time. And I know that's hard. Preaching to the choir of the earth signs here. I do know that feeling. It's not easy. You many times feel like it's all on your shoulders to take care of everything. But 10 of Wands says the end of a burdensome cycle, and 3 of Wands says let things come to you. So let let love return to you. Let abundance return to you. You are embracing more happiness this week. Don't forget that. Ooh, an Ace of Wands. Yes, because after the 10 of Wands, after the old burdensome cycle fades away, we're stepping into a brand new, fiery, abundant, passionate beginning. Nice. Yes, 4 of Wands. Look at this. Couldn't be more beautiful. So you go from 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. It's like, Virgo, if you're waiting for your ships to come in, whether there's love on that ship or money on that ship or whatever it is, this is saying that it does come in, right? It's beautiful. And you go from the 10 of Wands to the Ace. That's a great read. That's a really, really nice pattern. I love the fact that, the more challenging cards are the things that kind of go out on the way. Hey there, Hair Raisin. I love you. Good to see you. Aw. Very nice to see you in the chat. Let's get 3 energy oracle cards on this reading for you, Virgo. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay. Door to romance. So look at that. That is the door that is opening. I do feel that there is this potential for greater love, greater connection. Could be for my single Virgos, this is something that's beginning to open up. For those that are already in a relationship, this is going to the next level, opening the next door. Very beautiful. Magician and the Mirror came up. And to me, this is a lot like the Magician card from the tarot. So it is your own energy, Virgo. Really seeing yourself clearly in that mirror, really seeing yourself truly. You could be doing some mirroring energy as well with whoever you're in a relationship with this week. So that is part of it. But this is recreating a reality that's more true to your authentic self. And then we have attachment. To me, this is, kind of coming back to that nine domain, to something from the past. And so it's time to be releasing those attachments, because it's a lot harder to go through this door, this new door to love and opportunity there. And, really be living your best life if you're still carting around the vestiges of an old life. Very, very strong. Let's get a affirmation on this for you, Virgo. Surrender. Oh, yes. Look at that. Yes. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Virgo! This is exactly, I'm always blown away by how these summarize the reading so well. Yeah, it's definitely time to release something with that Devil card, with that Nine of Swords. And I would say that the thing you need to release, Virgo, is whatever you've been having stress, whatever you've been overthinking, whatever has felt like a burden, because by the end of this week, that Ten of Wands is like, you're putting that down. This is powerful. Very, very nice. Love it. Good energy, guys. This was a great evening. Even though I was super tired, still super tired. Who am I kidding? But these were great reads. They really were. Good to see you, Hair Raisin. I haven't seen you in a little bit, but it's always awesome to see you in the chat. Your name always makes me think of my rabbits, because I said, having rabbits is a hair-raising experience. Being a bunny mom is a hair-raising experience. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all are the best. I have the best time doing these sessions with you. I truly do. I can't wait to go back and read the chat, because I think that the chat was like going crazy for a little while in here. And I'm very curious to see what you all have been laughing about. We have probably the wildest chat room of all the tarot community. I go to bat for that. Moonchild says don't do that. Moonchild, when you say don't do that, that means I'm definitely reading it. Jacqueline started. Blame my mod, okay? Well, when you have Scorpio moderators that like to set things on fire, all bets are kind of off. That's the way it works. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm a fire dragon. Yeah, we like fire starters. Oh, okay, go read it now. Yeah. Reverse psychology does work on me. Yep, friends with the god of war. That's right. Yep, that's right. Yep, that's for sure. That's for sure. That is the truth. Yep. All, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Hope these reads were helpful and resonated. They were really pretty awesome to me. They felt good. Yeah. Well, see, Moonchild, let me tell you something about you and Jacqueline, and this is very interesting. You have the Cancer rising. That's Moonchild's rising is Cancer. And so Jacqueline's moon sign is Cancer. And when your moon sign, when two people, if you get two people together and one of them's their moon sign is the same as the other person's rising sign, it's a natural, there's a natural affinity. There's a natural friendship bond, a natural understanding, because the one person's moon sign is their unconscious drives and the other person's rising expresses those drives. And so it's like, oh, you get it. Oh, you get it. So it's very, very connected. And so that's why it's so funny, you know, Jacqueline having a Cancer moon and then Moonchild having a Cancer rising, you'd be very natural friends. Very, very natural bond. Yeah. Like if you met in person, it would just be like that. Yeah. Like you'd click. You'd click very strong. Yeah, and you have a lot of fire between you two. Yeah, that's why. That's why you play off each other so well. Burn it down! Yeah, we've had a lot of fireman action going on outside of my house. The last couple of days, they've definitely been here doing all kinds of things. They had like there was like 3 fire engines pulled out outside on the street right next to my house. And they are like, they're still on track for burning. There's this house, for those of you who didn't know, there's a house literally right next to me. I can see it from my window. And it's been unoccupied for a long time. And the people who finally bought it, it'd been years. It's been sitting there for years with nobody living in it. And so, oh, I will, Krista, don't worry. And so the people that bought it are planning to knock it down because it's kind of old and crappy. And the floor plan in there isn't very nice. I've actually been in that house and I'm like, how could anyone live here? It's really laid out weird. So their plan is to actually demolish the house and build a new one on the property. And so what they're going to do is let the firemen burn it down around the beginning of next year. So I'm telling these gals, if you want to come hang out with the firemen, they're gonna be here for the next couple of months, and then they're gonna burn the darn house down. Because it'll actually save them money. If the firemen burn it down, they'll do it for free because they can use it for their practice, right? They'll use it for like actual like real world practice of working in a burning building, which is something they don't get to do very often, to actually work in a burning house. And so they are gonna, I need to create a playlist, like burning down the house and Disco Inferno and all the like fire energy, right? We need to do all that. And so I think it would be super fun. And so they are going to be doing that because otherwise they'd have to pay for the demolition. It'd be very expensive. It'd be like $35,000 to have it knocked down. I'm like, what? That's a lot of darn money. So yeah, so the fire department's going to burn the house in a controlled burn. And it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think the whole neighborhood will probably show up to watch it. So yeah, it's gonna be a party here. It's gonna be a definite party here. I should definitely live stream it for those of you who aren't here. There might be some of you come out for it. Who knows? We'll see. Yeah, the roof is on. That would be a great song. That'd be perfect. Ramblin' Mike says that in his chat. He said, "We don't need a water. Let the mother humper burn." That's what Mike says. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's like an ultimate, like, you know, clearing bonfire, right? Yeah, it's an ultimate clearing bonfire. It's really awesome. So that's what's happening coming to the end of the year, beginning of next. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Oh my goodness. So funny, guys. Yes. That's what's going on here at the Dragon Cave. We keep it fiery. It'd be in the middle of the winter. The coldest time of the year. January is always the coldest time of the year here. So there's really not a more perfect time to burn something than like right in the middle of the winter. It's perfect timing. Yeah. It works fine. You know, because they weren't going to do it unless everyone agreed to it, right? Yeah. Yeah, they won't like if we were to say no, we don't approve or we don't want you to do it, they wouldn't do it because we live right next to them. But you know, like if there's any accidental damage or anything happens, like they'll completely cover it. So I'm really not too worried. I'm really not. It's like, yeah, go for it. You want to start a fire? Go for it. That's right, Moonchild. That's exactly. Yes, yes. They won't burn it without our consent. They're gonna know what happened. I would love it if some of you all ended up coming out here for it. I think it'd be hilarious. We do have extra room here at the house if anybody needs to be put up. It's just me and my mom. It's just me and my mom here. So yeah. All right, my darlings. Yes. Oh, I'm sure you do, Moonchild. I know. Trust me, I know, y'all. I texted Jacqueline the other day. I said, they're all over. The firemen are out there. They're playing with their hose. She's like, I bet they are. Like, I'm coming over. Oh, my goodness. Since you all are here, I'm gonna get my bunny. Especially since Hair Raisin is here and we're always joking about bunnies. Let me go get Bunsen, because she is my sweetie. She's my little star of the show. Let me go grab her. Hey, Bunsen. Oh, look at you. Like, oh, I'm all sleepy and relaxed. You are a pumpkin. You're a pumpkin. That's what you are. You're a little pumpkin shaped like a bunny. You are. You're my little pumpkin rabbit. Oh my goodness. She is so cute. Oh my gosh. Say hello, buddy. Say hello, Miss Bunsen. Check it out. Yeah. Let's see. Yes. There she is. Here's my bunny. Oh. Oh, sweetie. She's my sweet little girl. Oh, yes. This is one of my bunnies. She is so precious. My little girl. She's my little Dutch baby. She's a sweetie. Yeah. She is a love. Oh, yes. She's a baby. She's a good girl. Oh. She's a little Capricorn. She was actually born on Christmas Day. Her and her brother, of which I also have. But yeah, they're both Christmas bunnies. They're my little Christmas gift. I didn't even know it. Didn't even know it yet. Yeah. She's very affectionate. She licks. Yeah. She says, Mommy, you're a mess. I gotta clean you up. Yeah. Oh, she's a good girl. She's such a good little girl. Oh my goodness. She's a snuggle bunny. She just stay on me. She loves to be carried around. Not all rabbits like that. Not all of them are good with it. You know, some of them really don't like to be picked up or carried very much, but she loves it. Like she's just, I mean, I can just, you know, sling her around. I love her feet. I love her little white tips on her feet. Yeah. She's just very trusting. She is. She's just very calm. Um, she's been here before. She's an old soul, this little girl. Um, yeah, we've known each other before, haven't we, baby? I know we have. Yeah, I know. Oh, hair raisin, thank you for that. Buy her veggies. We sure will. Yes, we will. She gets fresh salads and parsleys and stuff every night. We always give them good food. Um, yeah. My last lady bunny that I had, she lived for 13 years. And I've got another rabbit, Petey, who's almost 14. So I know I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. Yeah, cause our my rabbits, boy, they live long, happy, good lives. They really do. They're so sweet. Mm. Died of cuteness overload. Oh, I know. I often wonder how so much cuteness came to be expressed through the bunny. Everything about them is cute. Their little nose, their big beautiful eyes, their little paws, their little teeth, their whiskers. Yeah. Yeah, when I got Bunsen, see, it's at first you can't tell. It's like if is this a lady wearing an evening dress or a man wearing a tuxedo? Either way, it's a fancy rabbit. It's a very fancy bunny. Uh once somebody said to me, they said she has her mother's hair because of her black fur, and I have very dark hair, and so they said, oh, she has her mother's hair, and I said she is her mother's hair. She is her mother's hair. Yep. Oh, yes. Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Aww. And so on that note, guys, yes, we will have, I'm planning right now to do a session on Sunday night or do a live stream because last week we did a spirit animal Sunday session and it was so cool. We just, we did like spirit animal readings for all of the signs. And I really, really enjoyed it. So, if I'm feeling up to it and everything's good, we'll definitely do a spirit animal Sunday thing. Yeah, because I love working with spirit animal energy. It's the best. Yeah. Thank you again, Harry. So good to see you. Yeah, it'll probably be like I kind of try to time around like Ramblin' Mike because I don't want to be streaming at the same time he is because a lot of my folks are his folks and vice versa. So it's like I like people to be able to see us both if they want to and not have to be switching back and forth. So if he does a live stream, I'll start as soon as he ends. If he doesn't do a live stream, I might start sooner. But I will always post in my community tab when things are gonna start. Oh, I do love the evening streams. I do too, Harris, and it's really fun. I'm like the yeah, Sunday Bun Day. Mike has Sunday Fun Day. I have Sunday Bun Day. I'm Mike's after party. Yep, on his little after party channel. Oh, Bun a Bun. Hey, sweet girl. She's so relaxed. Oh my God, she's just happy. She's feeling the love. Are you feeling the love, Bunny? Yeah. Can you feel the bun tonight? Oh, yes. Sunday Bun Day. Are we going to be here for Sunday Bun Day? Is that what we're going to do? Yeah, I think so. I think so. She's a good girl. Aww. All right, my darlings. Well, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, she's my little Playboy bunny. she's she's all the cuteness I need, that's for sure. Aww. All right, my darlings, have a wonderful night. Yeah, I love my evenings. I'm a night owl. I'm a little owl. Rabbits are Rabbits are neither nocturnal nor day animals. They're what's called crepuscular. And so they are the most active at dawn and dusk. Yeah, they're a crepuscular animal. That's what that word means, is most active at dawn and dusk. I think deer are the same. Like that's when they're the most active, and that's rabbits. So like, because that's when they're most camouflaged, is when the light is very soft. But that is actually where rabbits got their connection with magic from way back, because people would observe rabbits being the most active at those times, and those were considered the in-between times, the most magical time of the day. And so rabbits have a very long old association with magic. That's why magicians want to pull you out of a darn hat. She says, "Don't pull me out of a hat. Just buy me a cute hat." All right, darlings. Well, have a great night. Great to see you as always. Super fun, super awesome. And I'll be looking forward to seeing y'all on Sunday most likely. So I will see you soon. Many bunny snuggles to y'all. Take care.